Seju enwa Mohammed the Fifth Stadium ehuru na ohe atmosphere even before the start of the game from a stadium nationum said the fans no troop in and just in the game. But Seju, I was very confident say Nadia Lali can possibly this time around snatch the title from Wydad Athletic Casablanca. Yes, na game no was very tensed, but I saw say na obianye ready to obey a mistake. Obianye ready to obey a mistake. So it was truth to my words say 2 goals nina came from set pieces. Oshe Atiyat Allah ni free kick na Oteki Emma Wydad Athletic Casablanca di kanya the first goal of the game. Then came Mohamed Abdelmonim ni equalizer no. Emma game no quite on day in a 1-1 draw. But it was the referee on that night, Bamlak Teseme Wayesa. Both teams Emma no problem pa. Because with team ni wa come ni problem. Ebedu maybe Kurana Hussein El Shahat chene ne shirt. Now he was attending to Obia Waka alse ya we pra nanka order from nanke order say yen stop play no attended to him. Ewana Hussein El Shahat chena tadie ehonum okoyi yellow Edema Hussein El Shahat. But it was a nice game. Nadia Lali came with a very strong plan. They made sure say all the 3 midfielders, these are all defensive-minded midfielders, and they are workaholic. In Marwan Atia, in Hamdi El Fatih, and then the Malian international Ali Udien, they were so working tirelessly. And you saw the movement of Ali Malul and Mohamed Hani, both on the right and the left, and they were working, going forward to make sure somebody deliver those crosses. But Manchester who too much of Pesitao in the first half. But second half, no, you saw he arrive at the party. Yaya Jabrani was the man deep in midfield, controlling the affairs for Wydad Athletic Casablanca. Oni Jalaluddin Dawidimo, and you saw Mohamed Unayim, former Zamalek striker, was also on the one running the show on the right. Omar Ali Malul, a very good run for his money during the first half, especially. Second half, Omar, some glimpses of performance, Bikakra. But all in all, it ended in a 1-1 draw. I saw a very strong performance from Asene Zola, former TP Mazembe, left full back, and Asisia Conventin Amanel, centre back. Our partner, Amin Farhani, or the back line of Wydad Athletic Casablanca. Nanka, WAC, Omuhen Msombe, the 5th club from the continent to win and defend the competition. After Nadia Lali, after Nyimba, after TP Mazembe, and Esperance. But WAC and Timian Fankoto Anyenkwai. And it ended in a 1-1 draw. So Emma, the aggregate scoreline no Ekoye 3-2. So Nadia Lali are 11-time African champions. Seju, absolutely incredible. Okay. After winning in 1987, ne was till 2001. So 2001, they've never turned back from that millennium. Seju, enum 9. In the 80s, they only won twice, which was 82, 87. But from 2009 up to date, Seju, omujimu 9. They won in 2001, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2012, 2013, 2020, 2021, and then 2023. They are the Real Madrid of African football.
Ali, cash and a good planning.
Yeah, Seju.
Cash plus good planning.
Yeah, Seju. Investment in and fans know so they will guarantee you huge numbers. Apart from that, check those big companies in Egypt. They are also in tandem with sponsorship for all those other clubs. But El Ahly na most of them omolandi those huge amount of investment, so they can buy those quality players. Apart from that, they can bring on board good coaches and augment those good coaches with those quality players. So it will give you that performance. Between 2017 and 2023. Champions League final only one spare, which is 2019. Final Bia Mukobi.
Ali.
Final Bia, you will see them there.
Wow.
And Seju, this the story of Nadia Lali.
Okay.
But Seju,
Emrason say yadi midfield action no every Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Moti and can live and so on crying important na Kessben 92.9. Pam Jomwa mo hwe DSTV no channel near 364 4 sanso na Go TV na ohwe na no pa channel near 121 onsa ebeka eye Kessben television yama mu nyina che ye che obia na no pa eba midfield action program yi eso sanso na onsa beka Facebook and YouTube na Kessben TV onsa ebeka no pa bia ye de agudie mu nsemi ebremo na fe ya gi mu nso madwenkyerɛ 05515 99933 05515 ɛhɔ ɛna agye mu nso madwenkyerɛ ɛwɔ program yi so ɛne ɛntena kɔpem sɛ donko ɛbɛbɔ na ɛbɛpɛgye mu ma breaking news abadwafoɔ nso aba bɛtra se ntantam menkɔ ɛyɛ Tony Montana hɔ na ɔmfa ne foreign stories no mmerɛ na fe yɛmfa de aka no enye nkyerɛkyerɛmu ne afisɛm kwa miki ba bɛtena se na ɔde afisɛm no nso abrɛ deɛ na ɔde ɛba 05515999933 Montana.
Godfather, good morning.
Good morning. Yankwe yana wasemika.
Oh, there be assembly any.
Okay.
Me da asini akwa.
Ko fasembia aba. You careful. Bia na akoda na fa so.
Oh, there be. Me fa bibi amba. Me fa bibi amba.
Na o ring away.
Oh, ni.
Oh, nice. Wo so ya de pa. O ya de kwa miki ya de. Friend saying
Achi social media.
Achi papa. Sanso se Franco Naro and so ya de. Atobra de bi ha no yi. De bi ha na wa hye ne de me se hye no. Moya de. Kim promise. No ring away. And I pay mu na reason.
Oh, sir. Bright so worry Saturday na.
Saturday yeah.
Offense wa bofo. Wai.
Aye. Me ba no kopɛ no wasɛm so obagye me bag na afro so. Wai enhyɛ no.
Edu ba che pa.
Enhyɛ no ba ha enhyɛ no. Adan a o si echi no. Di omo ko ba mu ware Saturday. Net Wednesday ring chiw.
Oh,
all right.
3 days ya achi no.
You press push ya o si afi omo ko polish. Na hu no. Mama na up to enawie. Nza me amesim pam. Akufio. Na mo yen kola bonisa. All right, my head abobo no dey ebre.
Ye gina we so ni ahensama ekoso onkofo ekroso ye nhyase FFF France national team mo prepare for nyame adoma Friday on energy Gibraltar airbo eno Euro 2024 qualifier some match surprisingly embassy our Gibraltar match no be boss all Portugal because few months ago and Gibraltar be tu just omo ye nsiesie e wo mo stadium ho nti some match we omo airbo all Portugal Chrome one be host most of amo foreign games and after competitive games are airborne to France and Gibraltar match no hem kwaso venue bia name mo bekoso Portugal ekrom ho na no ana Olivier Giroud call for questions as the age 36 or also about France national team no so why say Italian wine no or say Italian wine the older the better no when you na after the ball mpo corner ni we any response Giroud the more doubting say ni age ni kwan sen ke fan France national team no answer and also I say Italian one the older the better no also France Euro 2024 next year one of the favorites World Cup final Argentina Nigeria and Japan Europe dia betimi ageno by ease when and in sama Giroud etimi e dey atujenti with ease no betimi agene kama pa because some of them last World Cup na enye bad previous World Cup na age nti hwe so betimi age the next Euro so e dey asoso yenko Portugal aso ye prepare Ronaldo and the colleagues no so ebebo na match ne Bosnia ebebo UEFA Nations League no and Rafael Leao on national duty so a free Milan camp ya boss season awie club level football ne dey atwam ye call national team aso ye Rafael Leao or say new manager hema Portugal national team Roberto Martinez before so pano ebe so adwuma mu no wo hia no one on one ema papa no convince ne pa oba adwuma so all year so far enye bad we didn't count a couple of games with Portugal national team no enti or very sure said am be winners under Roberto Martinez we ene nsema Rafael Leao Eddie Atuja and Anopeya Marcus Rashford Asia and Central for England national team as well. Rashford also say the shadow no fishers no my players no woman ebre pa no some company for I considerate na season end come holidays kakra oh yeah say bra before Nations League and qualifier as a players no yes stress some do when and some Marcus Rashford what they are to.
Players are going to push ourselves to the absolute limits, and I did say it's nothing new, so it's not a complaint or a dig. I'm just giving you my honest opinion, and I don't think it's correct. I think we need to be given more time to recover in between certain games, and at different stages of the season as well. No, I think the players have. It's not the first time that this has happened.
And some Marcus Rashford, that you are so GD pass players, no, yeah, momu breaks during the season. Now, come on, quite some correct cry. No man saba, no sako break because players now say, yeah, for some do or more a rest. Marcus Rashford, or yeah, Manchester United, or more player, or South supporter club, then. And I say, and you're nice, cry. So your neighbors, Man City pass on magic treble. Now, or magic Manchester Chrome water or moboso. Now, or more a celebrity all over. Also, United fan, I am a hard pa.
It's it's not nice, but at the same time, it's football. You know, the best team that's consistently playing the best football is going to win the most trophies, and they've managed to win 3 this year, and well done to them. And obviously we just move on now, and it's up to them to keep it up, and it's up to the rest of us to try and catch them up.
Marcus Rashford, and also honestly, and you're nice. So United need now going to rival City or magic treble no more celebrity, but football football or matter someone in my year or must have attention up to Manchester United team no said the next time ebe on the charity works are Bianco for the Bonabaso no. And also no or shall say niema Emma charity and no before somebody age 18 put no I started donations outdoor now some call for a man eba public on the first no now or yeah name now can once Marcus Rashford.
The charity work, that's just the first bit of charity work that I allowed people to have info on. Yeah. So I've been doing charity work since I was 18, but this one was a little bit different because to make a change we needed other people on board, and I felt like we had to speak out about it in order to get that, so that's what I did.
We Marcus Rashford, yeah, that's England, the 3 Lions, I'm Australia, Jordan Henderson, no, so you're one of the senior players. Emma England national team, Trebin Hurricane anywhere, or no, and a bo and no, and also Man City celebrations, no, one baby because. Na Eden so to room one na Man City aje treble na almost celebrate no mo wa hwe bi de no say dia players no Sunday omo betwa bi pa yenti Jordan Hendo.
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's hard with the season they've had, with what they've achieved. It'll be tough for them to then recover after the last few days to come in, but hopefully they've got a bit longer than what we probably did. We had Nations League I think at that time, so they'll have a bit longer. I'd imagine won't be involved so much in the first game, but could be probably. I haven't watched too much, to be honest. I've tried to stay away from that, but yeah, the lads will be enjoying themselves for sure over the last few days, and rightly so. They've been incredible this season, and fair play to them. They deserve everything they've achieved.
We Jordan Henderson and somebody too so I should not be master some celebrations now I'm happy now say day I'm be Germany pa because I'm more Juma no magic treble on players I'm from Man City after celebrations we now I'm joining England camp no say day I'm first game I'm be ball on Friday there so players no ebia because any general broso name next game on Monday ebia Saturday City players are joining camp no second game we don't be team abo ediama England.
It's a challenge. It's hard with the season they've had, with what they've achieved. It'll be tough for them to then recover after the last few days to come in, but hopefully they've got a bit longer than what we probably did. We had Nations League I think at that time, so they'll have a bit longer. I'd imagine won't be involved so much in the first game, but could be probably ready for the second one maybe. And the professional lads, yes, they'll have been enjoying the last few days, but when they come in here, I'm sure they'll be raring to to get training and get going again to contribute.
Some Jordan Henderson did to ja any fan Man City players are joining England on a national team camp no almost celebrations ebra Jack Grealish ma kwakọbo and now no more na ye no say be first game on be say now on Monday England second game dey sa players no ebetimi abon Nadum Onioha or your former Queen's Park Rangers and Man City player and also no any one se Pep Guardiola contract in EU in 2025 obeteki sabbatical break. Coach no beje na home kakra na coach no why ade pa Onioha ebo Pep Guardiola baso.
I think as you look back at his managerial career, I think he spent half of it at Man City now. And initially I thought he'd maybe be here for 3 years, 4 years and so on, but he's been there for so long. You see the club's formed a part of his identity, but you know, he's probably got the goals that he wants to achieve himself, or maybe just have a break, because you know it's a very high pressure role that he's been in for these 7 years so far. So I think if he does sort of run down that contract for the next 2 years, I'm sure he'll try and make those, you know, an incredible 2 years. But he deserves the right to sort of have that in his own hands. I believe he's been monumental in terms of the success and just the way that sort of English football's changed quite a bit, given the fact that he's got brought in a different perspective on it. Because lest we forget, when he first came to the country, the talk was that he wouldn't be able to do what he'd done previously in other countries in England, and lo and behold, he's managed to do it. So
we Nadum Onioha and ball Pep Guardiola baso and also anyone say the contract in EU City in 2025 obeteki a break coach no or safata because a Juma now a pressure job or board Juma or other class Barca, Bayern Munich, Man City. Now I just told visa hold coach no also take a break. Mbappe and a PSG penny for the bofu. I'm going to pass Mbappe or Sheda. And at this point in time, or the message about say on the contract in 2024 on trigger 1 year additional clause no name obeko as free agent. Mbappe or the signing is number 2 Jan Obia Church and Adjune no and a Craig Bailey or your former footballer say or your pundits and ESPN Sports and or say near my Mbappe all year unnecessary attention all pay and then letter to come at PSG send a contract no or no. And for so being so, a very unnecessary. You take Craig Bailey.
What's this attention? Why else do it? Look, he penned a letter on July 15th, 2022, right? He signed a new contract, I believe, at the end of May 2022. So, 6 weeks or less after the new contract, he's already telling them he wants to leave. When he was telling everybody else, with his nonsense press conferences, that it was a project. Yeah. And blah, 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 blah. I'll be honest, this just adds to the circus, doesn't it? I mean, the sooner he gets to a proper club in a league where all the top players really want to play and gets on with it, the better. Because we've been saying since last summer and the summer before, he should have got out of there then, and all we heard was the claptrap about how he wants to win the Champions League for PSG and all this sort of nonsense. When really the best thing for his
or a pundit or a retired footballer and can actually actually Mbappe said few weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, no one PSG, dear na Mbappe also contract new in 2024 or renew the question in Nano and for so be in so Frank Leboeuf or your Chelsea former player. Or a World Cup winner France 1998 World Cup winning member and also Benzema free Real Madrid no and no can be na my Mbappe move at this point but Benzema free Madrid no and also can be pa.
Reason why, and I disagree with Stevie in the fact that last season he didn't think that they couldn't do anything football wise. I think he stayed maybe because one day maybe we'll know the truth. But I think he stayed because he thought with Messi and finally maybe a good team he will achieve something in the Champions League. Maybe that's the reason why he stayed. But this season, with Messi leaving, with maybe no very good players coming, as we know so far, he wants to leave. He wants to leave, and there is the Benzema move, who accelerated the situation and the thought of Mbappe coming to.
We answer my Frank Leboeuf attitude on PSG. So I take a decision saying Mbappe when renew. I'm man 7 1 year no na uncle for free. I'm beton no. DNT and a PSG. I'm decided say I'm beton Mbappe so renew. Frank Leboeuf say maybe I'm fed up and near my player no more fail mu and sign a contract last year or renew na ene or second for them. Maybe omo fed up. Mbappe just so bad one thing.
I would say maybe ego-wise, maybe to not be treated as fool or as fools, and just make a point. They say, okay, we signed you for lots of money. Now you okay, you want to play one more year, but you want to be a free agent next season. So we're going to make a point, and we're going to explain to you that it's not going to work like that. So that's the only explanation for me that you can have, because as you said, last season it wasn't a problem for them to say no to 260 million euros. It's just a matter of egos for me. Yeah, but it's
egos. PSG as a Neymar, Ebeko, Messi, Eko Dada, na Mbappe, Echelsea hono as an ego no was too much into Homo rejected last year 250 million pounds from other clubs. Not this year. I'm some more toy Mbappe no. Echelsea omo fed up on my bread treatment Mbappe at the moment, Yanko Leo Messi as well. Yeah, Messi say or Pep Guardiola any city abaso na also city. I'm ruthless. Ball on my post is way. Almost suffered as a Champions League. No, edge. So he is in contact with Pep Guardiola. And all born abaso say watch a Champions League. Or you're the best coach in the world. Now oh yes, Champions League victory way and now trophy way. No approval be say he's the best in the world from day one. Obey say Pep or you're the best way. And in some Messi Eddie Etuja. Messi so no are very fortunate. Only so many big players. Abo or Barca. Only Ronaldinho, Bo Ra boy. Only Deco. Eto, Suarez, Javi, Iniesta, Busquets, and others. A boy, Nancy player back. You push say why? Then the best player in a ballpark so and can you feel comfortable playing alongside him? Suarez way and in some Messi. And the Suarez any player Messi feel more comfortable saying on and so airball. They say Bayern Munich or more personal defense or such a crowd or more left-footed centre back Abunkuma. Obo central defense no and a Bayern Munich komo airpen na omo de augment on squad Opamecano and then delete na afa djuma no akoso edi amomum AC Milan person mo fa Samuel Chukwueze Nigeria no Obama Villarreal no onya excellent season Real Madrid airpen no AC Milan so show interest omunya na omo enso pe Arik Milik obobo loan edi Eman Juve 39 games Obamodem 9 goals 1 assist na Obama Marseille no bebo loan edema club we Marseille for person extend the contract no ma sad na firme Juventus on bebo loan biem and for Emma Juve amo a club no one Guardiola they were confirm sampa wadi fe 35 na so Juve season be end no Obama contract renewal offer or steady and check no two parties be reach agreement now akoso upon the ball Eddie Ama Juve omo a club no according to English media omo report say Real Madrid power pay Mbappe no omo ya golden say PSG epe player omo de Tchouameni beko na omo de sika atato for killing Mbappe we any Madrid plans are omo somebody Mbappe e banti say koba say omo de any player plus cash Tchouameni of France PSG penin kwa dia omo de sa offer no enso ebeko Jesulu or striker or Spain national team camp Espanyol and about 34 games 16 goals or La Liga no Madrid personal terms some and as striker win and so aka and so awia personal terms across the two parties no teams me no Espanyol and then Madrid and so ebesia Real Madrid na Clarence Seedorf SA or no in future players are all romanim say Ballon d'Or baako ebetimi agye no about Freddy Valverde dim about Vinicius Junior and Kevin De Bruyne. So three players in future. Emu baako ebetimi afa Ballon d'Or. FC Barca. Say Barca board no. Ama decided say also mo to omo botom. Omo akasa ekofes omo botom na omo ni sika support club no. Ema mo register most of omo key players now. Omo enso ebeye. Jordi Alba or contemplate Alba. On the Barca for wie Inter Miami. Messi club na airpen or say Premier League clubs and so Premier League is so one of the best leagues in the world. Enti onyanhwin so be MLS and our Premier League no ono enso ebetimi akọ Messi Mount adechim bia ye te club for Chelsea midfielder no latest Liverpool so show interest Messi Mount mo a omo airpen then already in say United and a castle airpray at a point Arsenal din ebremu Liverpool so I show interest Mike Mignon say Chelsea and yadia oba omope Onana that's Onana mbadia ono omba emeda go and for my Chelsea a club Milan screening Inter Milan and in a way into enche in the coming hours officially I bet you num to say wa join PSG a club now award winner Odaroma yem fancy na mo de said baako Emma Ashanti Region Sports Federation. I'm supervising as a course. Schools be a near Mohonsem, students no in the stands, and my bimunya ban.
Okay.
But ban I extended, I'm even Alice, any place no, are affected home. Other sporting disciplines. For instance, Miami Amamata, armed forces. Your students be misbehavior. You condemn near Momo ye.
Hey, armed forces.
Yeah.
Mona what's your discipline?
Yeah, no crack.
Moko abontin mo in discipline.
Yes.
Mogu military ni masi papa. Armed forces. The hand obes be dey.
Ma dey say dey say. Say ka students no pon anke allow mo behwe bia. Enka players any allies any mo take part in other sporting disciplines no dey. Ke mo take part because any academics nko na betimi amoma grow I successful. Obi ha sports no betimi. Na 3 years more ban na 2 or 3 years no.
You want ban armed forces?
Yeah.
So interco munko before 3 years.
And basketball omama am partake.
Wow. Okay. Now then nka be hamo.
Oh.
Senka ye activities no interco ba armed forces amama ko ye bia. Ban no na mfaso be na ban.
It's true. Dog can hear no credit, but we are
the be na kam.
We nso be kan you say
me say fine.
Yeah.
Athlete no. Say mamu ko ye bibia bia ban no mfaso be na armed forces mfaso.
The can me to asepa but we are pleading. Yes, sir. Someone allow him players no.
Mo gum ho ni mase papa.
Omo take part in other disciplines no. Come on here.
Mo gum teachers na ni mase students no.
Yes, sir.
Minim say military there open discipline na e ho na wo.
Sa pepe
So you say
enokre.
E wo ho are ma.
Yanka so no ye take
action. Enti se ko ban say mo students no mo ko abonten no ko gum teachers ni mase ya. Na wa betra e pacho. So
yes, sir.
Sorry ko.
Godfather yes, sir. Other room.
Na you free. Penifo no kra tiase a me so me dwa pa. Awonye bi e be ka school no be ka mo. Mo gum ho ni mase pa. Sorry for ko. Opa bicho. Fato so opa chwa na ja to no so. All right, Kwameki. Yes. Asabe bosum.
What the man bent one if I'm so what's some about me make him now.
There be embassador just all kind of tasum.
And number
ma narrow num.
And number pump
Yes, sir.
Punishing the pa. You're punishing my account. Say students na koye nyema. I was affecting athletes no. Not to say omo who say I do not mokoye no.
Tony.
Hey, sorry.
All right. Yentwa so Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. The name of the game is timing. Kylian Mbappe has taken a very excellent decision to want PSG to make some cash because Kylian has noticed this is the best time to draw the necessary and important attention to himself. He will perform and catch all the headlines in the world if he moves to Madrid. Adam and anyway a free tema and so are Brian. Okay, yeah, Twaso. Sir King Promise can never wear his wedding ring, and he knows why I'm saying this. A higher coin anka meka chiro sikapa Methodist Hospital aburaso o message ade aba for the day no be bia mabiom ye koso why the any Grealish is over celebrating haba. Is he the only player that won the cup? Then if he's the one who scored the winning goal, will be in okay, Coco, watching you from Obini Masi. Okay, indeed also the Abre and no. Yeah, here the next one. If we ain't Ebae Kwamika ready. Former President John Dramani Mahama. There be obedi yabi uram Debbie. Minya. Me share time no by 10:03. It means Or the Bremen, many politics were about Joe. I had the sports on Joe, good morning. To you and your crew, please, I would like Andy to give me more transfer updates about my club, Liverpool. Wages, every Jomoro district inside Nuba. Jomoro district, now do we abrade. Mickey, Yanshe, I want for no time.
The Nasa how Chimasuma, me had now Chimasuma, and come and I'm a boy. Aha, that's so tricky. Thank you very much. Norago app no, I was so download DB. Downloading Norago app nibi. Not downloading Norago app nibia. A bet me abwa wiye papa. Norago app no, a app as say na ba. Na winya app nibia. Obenya 800 live streaming channels. 800 live streaming channels. Channels se won Norago app ne sunum. A brew 800 and until you sue iPhone and also you sue Android phone oko a year Play Store and also call App Store no about Norago Norago no about now download the app be at your top phone so and no and about channels I would do free America memu, a free United Kingdom, a free Europe, a free Africa, and a Ghana, your television channels, no, a be so I was so the mal. Matches up assumption live, Obetima be I was so matches be up so piano, Obetima be a share, I was so series and up assumption plus documentaries I would do, entertainment channels I would do, and I say and Ponope music channels I would do there. I hear the dead, and until also download the Norago app ni bi download it now download it via number way and also be free ni activate account no a day amount number ni 0257 863 713 0257 863 713 number obe free ni activity o Norago account no amount no 0257 863 713 download DB na benya channels I would draw and also African origin travels and sports tourism. Yaduko Morocco ni yaduko Morocco awuko no unya passport. Apart from a passport, unya birth certificate. Apart from a birth certificate no unya Ghana card. Nyama miensa wepe enanya. Ababuao emma wodi weni ache Morocco for African origin and also for under 23 championship eba bekoso no. A sports vacation and ebekoso or Rabat. Or visa application support. Or visa fee, accommodation, transportation and flight. African origin travels and sports tourism and a day amount. And shas here 20th year and in so na ye part of it 20th year and a shas here and unti frey 0544 322 112 0544 322 112 and I said 0544 322 113 obi abeso to kwa Spain, Italy, Germany, France, United Kingdom, Nicaragua, and I say Colombia, and also Frenya, Yababwa, ye papa, I'm waiting to make it trip. No, Sadek Ball Center, and a day a Flexon 600 dronum, a day Abejaso, na Flexon 600 dronum, a stroke a drop, ya num at the boy home by from stroke, and when you stroke, so no one num, Flexon 600, na a year free, a 2 year a day amount, Kasana Embano. When na ajojo blood nen circulate no nom Flexon 600 na emboa na bo by free stroke yare no ya the elephant herbal mixture aba wonom elephant herbal mixture eye koko yare edro u koko na ha no de hia say obanom elephant herbal mixture wontimi no mixture no na wano o use Sadik herbal powder ne bi wo sa Sadik herbal powder ne bi na de gu onum ana so de gu team ana so de gu kokom na wadi koko ne beko usisi yare ne ko ana se da ayi o menses na embe no ebeko ediamao ene de elephant ointment aba ohunam na tutu no rheumatism no sciatica na otoase de ye wo ya no body pains elephant ointment Sadikeba Center 0244 153 511 0244 750 510 CBG CBG kuta 114 branches ewo Ghana ha 114 branches and into two kwanya uye business with CBG a umfe sika nton ho o transaction ya na sika no eko transactions a wodo bi a bia no within Ghana tentem ebe ko de ma due to a lot of branches a ye wom na CBG si we SME business owner this is school hospital church anasa association bi braniam bi CBG aye business plus account ni bi yamfamam na ebie aye business plus account ni di bi mawa e loan interest e wo form ya boa ma utimi you see USSD banking local international cards anasa aye alert anasa internet banking obanya ni na bi e wo CBG so 1374
CBG bank ben
CBG CBG ana de bade
na CBG no
CBG
then na tremo CBG
CBG
okay
ana minti de I'm been on minti so chemu anya consolidated bank ana de
na me ka say na me ka
ana na ope ana so makacho
bank ben
consolidated
ana ka full there
consolidated
ana intro ma
Debbie, kwenda makacho wi. So open me nyame. Empuma na minemu.
So akasiro.
Consolidated Bank of Ghana.
Mickey darling.
The laka.
Wiki.
The laka. 1374. You do make for the amount. Num T74 ni bi na boost immune system no e boost immune system ni ya e be boa we papa e be boa ama empo no yaria wodom abonban efiri ho obi a wenya cancer o chest pain o kidney problem o liver problem o heart problem o lungs problem o aniyare o pressure no osro o sugar level no osro o prostate no ayekese o any chronic disease bi e kro na aton ho wenya white wenya gonorrhea wenya syphilis T74 and the wasa wonum adum acid house any drugstore chemical shop bi abenya biato your number is 0246 073 498 Sir Franco Media Institute our Bantama Main Street or yani NHIS office no ene dihwe ni mu Bantama Main Street yani NHIS office no e dihwe ni mu your number is 0557 853 853 0557 853 and no any your number free admission ashase ye beboa hostel facility you will be home apart from no uwie suku na pe baby aye practicals are guaranteed edema ye be ma baby amotima practicals no ye kiro ekwa be fa so radio juma na ye television enso adwuma obetena TV so anaso behind the scenes anaso obe radio juma no so oti radio so anaso be trechire no waboa enu nti na sports presentation and commentary news gathering and casting radio yabecho a music near show DJing near show program hosting marketing event and promotion oba a television so camera handling video editing MCR directing and then post production and you know okose Franco Media Institute yabecho ni nyina ewo ho your number near 0557 853 Bantama Main Street no and yewo so pedra ebema blood asekuleti ediamawa eye kanisa heba mixture blood circulation duru so num kanisa heba mixture na o blood no o veins no emu be biebie ama blood no etima circulate blood circulate de ma dia o cholesterol ye free stroke yare no untimi nyebi kanisa heba mixture ena wasa onum ada eye mfaso benyanie ebeboa wo ama emponumpomo gudie wabo humodie o prostate no ameki corrections awodo de ama wo ba ayawase wo kekaw gonorrhea syphilis o mensesiri mbaye usisi yare no eye kanisa heba mixture aya kanisa heba shop and abenya biato awo techiman ya number ni 0247887436 akwentio de ye na betu kwan a fa ho kodan digital age travel and tour so anya eni aya travel and tour bia na de ho kodan mo a wo metimi aboa ya nyema ya offer de manie obi a passport aya digital age open birth certificate aya digital age obi a pay domestic airline ticket ebi etu kwan kwa Accra sunyane takrade yen ye betimi aye ede amaw apart from eno wo individual uko business trip uko conference anasa uko tour obeso uko holiday ye beboa ama ya give visa no aye o ticket nyina ede amaw wo degree nurse anasa a professional teacher obeso relocate eko United Kingdom US of A Canada and also so digital age ebetimi aye ediamao we student obeso kobo degree okobo masters u PhD ni nyina na digital age travel and tour and ebetimi aye ni nyina ediamao ya bantama ya ne chai building di hwanimu ya number is 0257 567171 0257 567171 ubetima freye wa number we so Dr. Nimo our new scientific clinic and diagnostic services ko Dr. Nimo ho na omboa o ko Dr. Nimo ho a obaboa papa obi asebe mpedu asam wonum pampan no enkoye untimi mbia wo kasapena nipa baby ni tiafa obi a wo wum problem wum no awo no aye problem dia ma Dr. Nimo obeti ni say te anasa o ye obema no enye dwumaye new scientific clinic and diagnostic services and what's welcome apart from any sickness bia yare bia ha obia no fakoma ni what Dr. Nimo the number is 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 in crying ya was circle inside Fotorama ya Bengal police station ya ni NS chemist edi ya waton sumonako junction ya ben aya adansu raban bra na Dr. Nimo embo Franco Trading Enterprise eton Nokia phone, Samsung phone, iPhone, smart television and then tabletop fridges and a pebiato and also pe Franco air conditions ya bema biato open CCTV cameras and a bobo officer a few bra ya bema de reliable aya with the proof na wetimi AUC e show to e wiebo na eye adwuma edemao enu ntire so ko Franco Trading Enterprise o Kumasi o branches outdoor enewa ya ba ko ben ejaba jewelry ya ba ko ben eye challenge bookshop ebo ye nche he ya ba ko we dum Malcolm nche ba ko ben kofo clinic ena kejetia utuwa obo Franco Trading Enterprise and so ewo ho wotwe ba pada ne sisi yare dro sisi untimi fa nante untimi fa nyina ho untimi fa ntrumika untimi fa nda eye sisi no enda ema sa problem no sa problem yi ebekọ dia Divine Hope Herbal Center watchia herbal pada no ena we so using use watch herbal pada ni bi anopa tibigu nsuomu nanom enwumre ukoda tibigu nsuomu nanom ebeye ni pedue no madwuma e dia ma wo STD no wo white na o menses na embeye no koko na ha no o pressure no anase osa no ebetu ase e de ama BB anase Nutrical apple cider vinegar capsules no ena make am for edema niema odu a yede ye apple cider vinegar no eko ni pedue no ma ebo ma skin ni timi toso eko ni pedue no ma ebo ma immune system no awadi bem e regulate we dia ne die ena sanso improve digestion udidi wie na duane kogu yema na digestion tema debi ebe yam ntem amonye duane no so mfaso any drugstore chemical shop bia benya biato namom Castor Pharmacy Limited ena yaba ya number 0509 911 989 your Bantama Main Street Dr. Muzu Herbal Clinic the Penis Doctor Muzu so tiasi na nyame njon kwamfiri nsam de bema e wo so bema no eye adwuma enye adwuma nyema bi na atochima ema bema no enye adwuma sanyema no eno be ye firi ho wo bema ho bantem obema ne sore na asan koda wo bema wo prostate disorders enu nti no say on the 18th Father's Day bra wo mo ye check wo mo ye free screening ye be check prostate no e de amaw e wo Amuzu nchen ho Amuzu Watafo in so Amuzu Junction or Ben Moro Market. The number is 0247 776743 Gentleman Dental Clinic and saying what Juma and yo wasina etunum wasini swabu wapantai no yo ya anase kaka and ayo wasino aye brown wasino aye yellow yebeboa mana fita de amount wasino concrete system yebe yini nyinam efrim e de amount wo ye scaling wo ye polishing e Gentleman Dental Clinic and wasa call Abripo Junction and your the number 0598 731 823 in crying your Nungwa C5 Techiman your magazine Charistic Ventures Ventures at the Zahara man capsules at the big jasum. Nom Zahara man capsules and then nom Zahara echena nom ni chirechi na nyo ni pedue majuma e bredu so ne oba kohyiemu a away eni gyenkwa ene de Zahara Mr Zahara G capsules at the big jaso ya numpom wonim se do ebom a STD bia wanya bia no ebekọ wo yo ba o wo ye bema o numpom na entu ase emfama o anase wo bia empo no wo o discharge ni nyina no ebekọ de ma bra wonim Charistic Ventures wo Zahara Mr and Zahara G capsules ba herbal clinic ba herbal center and what's called dompe and kasemo juma and a ba eye ba se udompe no o kase no problem mu a fabra na so ye and am so amonya bone cancer and also nya arthritis fabra was spinal cord no wa beti na hwan no arthritis na no u bone na wenya kuro ewo mu no ukotodwe na enye juma ye no udompe na problem mu no fa ko ba na unsolve sa problem no emfama apart from no obi wenya stroke wenya gonorrhea wenya stomach ulcer empomo gude no problem wom ba ebeboa ba ewo baby a oba na oyare no e wo se joto ne tutu ma ho towa ye betibetu sa na mo no e dia ma Kumasi Atonsu Agogo behind Agogo Hospital Tema Community 16 Lashibi ye ben Bowers Club your number your number is 0244 083 482. Ronaldo, Virginia Daromenti, and the picture of the day, no, your day, but Ronaldo seeing 30 Ghana cedis, airtime, Momo, or data, Yemfa and Chow. Picture no beko Twitter, Twitter. A brand in a dinner to sono, now diaba. What the bar, Yaba Bow, Nafi, Doni Pacodino, and Sicano, and so etimi a day amount, and no Nessia, and also a war a day amount sabri. Tibomadi, Nako Pebi. China Herbal Clinic, China Natural Herbal Clinic, Bia, I was so called Oko China Natural Herbal Clinica, Santasi, Otinquanta, Ashaimai, J. Kojo, Yane, Queen's Court School, Edinshenimu, Pokuase, ACP, Yawo, Star Oil, filling station, Echirope, Bra, Niem, Bra, Niem. Nase na yare na ehinta nipadua no endedi yenyo massage na yare no emfi nipadua no mu enko na ho embaawo na ho ento yare biti so low sperm count o kidney no problem o low sperm count no e de yaw bebre abram o sciatica o arthritis o pressure no wosro o malaria fever yare bi hihye ho a o ba be miemionsem emiemianem na yaboaw ye di ma wafa machines awudrom na wo hu yare krai how ne amoduro amotimi anom your number is 0506 840 006 0506 840 006 obetima frey one number way so Suzy Herbal Center Limited se opesa Jonso a eno so ye bema na be so Jonso ya aye CB men capsules and I was on wonum CB men capsules na obejunso ye CB women capsules numbi na embo ababesia na o discharge no esuntwa emfama any drugstore bia bekobia no obenya biato Levels Herbal Limited and the Levels natural capsules na ba bobema obeso do ba no kon Levels a na wapebiato no wanum onuma ebema nigye aba ede amount the one and only General
Kwame Mickey,
the general
Masum.
You always be the general.
I said I don't know who ring me no.
Mr. Bako.
Or ring the oven yago baba who so I don't free.
I'm one at the man.
More than
Yeah.
So far can we home. Okay. Because it was here in the mouth. Okay.
I'm not to be married.
Now yeah, so ring
No.
Come. Oh, come on. Would I answer some samba? Now me know what to uncle because I can present Buzan say when you're broken heart that. Stories we are mean and not pleasant, but Eddie of Samba, Mubusan question. All right. Yet I know I see her now with a for transit na yashe stories no emu kakra. As it seems all the big teams are making bids for their targeted players. But my team, Manchester United, are quiet. Some teams are snatching our players. What is going on? Sir Franco Naro the abrante de aba ena ya kan no wamfa din manhu din bia say eka ho. You call the next one. Mbappe has now known that if he doesn't move to where he can win the Champions League, he cannot be a contender for the Ballon d'Or in the coming seasons. I totally agree with him. If he wants to move so that he can compete with the likes of Erling Haaland, Vinny Jr., and the likes, Ericus, imports, Fadama night market, on our way and so a brain. Yeah, that also Asepa. And he came say, yeah.
No, I don't know.
All right. And I'm saying, I mean, I'm going to call local stories now. More promise, I'm on for say more the solutions we be. Oh, dream. Oh, say. Oh, say. There be any foreign kakra. Mo ka some more the solutions we be. Mo can say coaches no be brave more den. Ewo Ghana ha mo level no. Ewo form Emma Uti True and the came. Emma a 4 p.m. program no. Yene Saban Kwe, former team manager, Hearts of Oak, former team manager, the Ghana Black Stars, Liberty Professionals, ne de keke ho. Ni Saban Kwe enso ekasai na yeba local stories na yebeti. Ne de no kan teach any say coaches bebre ntimi nya adwuma because of administrators no. I form no. What's funny? Yeah. Sabansi administrators no ha coaches no ma omuntimi perform. Okay? Players on the ma omo person omo ball coaches person nsem be and Saban kan now no why adwuma for a very long time. Coaches are obetuma ball mo dey so no omo ye adwuma. Wo ye hwan untimi mfa wanom mewura na adwuma you dare not. And a coach says Cecil Jones atook a few when you're baby echo. Obondi, Obo Akwesi Apia, Black Stars, and so Edin Obo Ni Odum. Okay, Ni Odum.
No.
Oh, coach, but coach had to full crack. Is it called Temayuf? No, Horosukakra.
Ni Odum be there and say I know has nana.
Oh, me sure say I don't know Nasa American answer. Yeah. No, but a few other coaches be doing.
Coach now.
A lot of our coaches. I'm saying the umpire on the elbow. The amount, yeah, free hands in the edge. And until be our more underperforming idea. Now be brain so. I'm saying there's no quite on fast winning matches more. In the old Musa coaches. Okasapa.
Yes, Okasai.
Intino Yakwaba na Yaberhesa and Semina. Coach, you are going to a bon homo de pa. And so no, na ye permanent free.
Support is be so do say go mu ti. Akadiom be ka bi ampani force de bi.
No way. Omo ne nim. So mo team meka na bonten. Yeah, 2 in your points are me ano.
When she go.
Yes. Men fan ko di samba bia obabia. The new na ye adwuma no.
Yes.
Okay. Intina and so I don't know. But some penifo hwe performance one so more appointed our coaches na. On by then what my bomb modern especially on national teams. Coaches be administrators they nim kwan for so winning matches be brave and a trophies ni hwan hwan ma. National teams no on by day. So mo nya den sa. Minim so mo ntimase ya.
Me tell question as.
Ontiase o. Naro
General,
the make an ontiase.
Me beto mu kakra, but maybe as a metiko see ni say.
Yeah.
Say support we no munya no club level mo dey achieve.
Yeah.
National team ho no maybe as our support na possible. Unsanka. Nti say nya wa ho den na odi ye adwuma na. Say you kroma it on record some coaches are winning game club administrators are be taking credits for say omune Wama league no win no console. But I need the coaches. So I'm sure the Obisa question I say once why Obisa say such support no Ghana ni Angola ko boy bia unya. Ghana ni bia Cameroon ko ba.
You over holding a bebo.
Odo ahoden e na bebo. Nti se unia ahoden na adiji ya. E do ko national team na nyi.
Ready. And that was one of the solutions in Babahana, Refi. Narrow.
Solutions to the coaches and
Yeah.
yeah.
Coaches now also more what from yeah. In the other local stories now more no kakana free.
Of course.
Ruha Yemfa and so Emra. Okay, Newton.
You know, who did you na only Tony in sense I'm name say Ashanti region almost sports federations in paying for back of frame.
Okay.
I'm say me more about super.
Okay.
The coin our first will handle Tony.
Yeah.
And Kranu say school no games no. And no athletics no.
Yeah.
This man for na yen si
former yeah.
E be ginsem. Initially na make say e ha dwen. Akra na wo tu mirika wo park no so. Am pam for park no so. No no ne ko tutu nkonwa no. Ebi kro no wa ma school mpo so obesua de gigi.
Yeah.
E athletics, e football, e basketball na de ne ba school no. But in some nkrofobia ko dinti. Kan hwe ya 3 years obedi no school wo nyina no. On to me nyesa ade no. Enti enyesa ya ade ya ye moroso a me nan ka me advocate as a teacher say why not allow the athletes, the footballers, so mbeba bi si akensi ni bi nan ko mo fans ana say school for na aka no ya momo ama stadium
ka armed forces for
armed forces for nko
okay
about 10 schools or so and o ma twetwe o ma so but armed forces there
no man nyi bi manan ka o ma
armed forces there
o nya size hunu di o
yes. You see, Oma ya must say school are good in a ginsem.
What is stadium no ma omo na omo tutu nkunya.
And now kaso mo kwaji baba yara na mpanyin fo ehe baba yara so. Omo nsu no kujem. Momra media agro. Mo hwia makọ se bibia.
Kola nketo a wo se buses.
And then so yenyi school akwada edi.
Hwe no.
Yenyi school akwada edi. Enti sansem hunu we nyina nka mbeba nanka headmaster Monday anopa. Wa ball list tin indefinite suspension.
Yes.
No moko.
Do people be happen in school no.
And obi e de ope. It's so sad.
Only one ko punish no.
And I so twen kra no punish trouble abi go through letters abesinsa ni ade ansa no nya kwa bo ma kakra no. Nti na otu baby.
Opo obesua de opo unsua.
Debbie. General gradually is getting out of hands. We no
e ni so obekora nim.
Dey obekora nim. 3 years obewie because big go actually ba. Ye mani try ho be ma. Dey obekora nim.
Ya semo.
Baby akeka ko ne ha dwen. Because hwe nkonwa pa o matutu ho no ma.
Amuti o.
Nye easy. Scarce resources aye wono chese every year. Entakwa na suzo beko na wie. Esese sa na emani nyina asai. Ne ko feske fo ni baba. Nkoda boni.
Sho mo nketenkete na me ko kala ho.
Wo sho mo nim sei no mo honam no babasa.
Omo ba wo so ma bro. Omo ni kro mo tumi mi omani no. Wo ze nya nsan kwa ne man kekeka ho. Di o ko stadium ma do ya so ko dim se wonu ho no ko konto ko.
General, uhwempa SHS.
Na ro munya ma mpanifo no ntwoma so munya.
Oh,
mo complete dia no wa bia.
Omo ntwoma so. It pains me. There could be a superstar. Call it because of but there will be a man say obi.
We are man say obi.
But General, I do say we are. And to see the phone to menchiche and painful mo be ba around stadium near there or more ton saman kwadanki totofewa. Because any serious country who saw who kita ID card and san what matonsa.
Hi.
Oh yes, our tumor. And you bet it off it.
Son, I know na put you jana deba.
Obi crab to free baby diaba. And I hear I'll be dear at Brahma di.
Onu na putu jana deba.
Asem
ni ya soja si ko.
Oba no ni soja.
Of our
and I dey the bottom na to Brahma to fi bi.
O soja to Brahma. O so ja ya.
To Brahma to fi. Na no say share mo from o de menyi quarter. Ma mini half. Say me nyi tusu. Na minum so ko musu kakra. Mi na me sa ba no.
Enti a chopan de na reference na mpanifo mu nyaa omo na omo ntwom so pa
omo mfa
kala ni mo prepare students ni bi o
enye serious o
kasa paki ho ni nyina na nkola ko gyina ba bi no mo to abo e ba kas na ya paki o kala no anim ho no e papa glass no is what is this
ukoto ma hwe a o de ni papa no na ko unyo obi anso
mi na ma mai ho kra ade na mo nkola bonisa
na
o Tony Albert say ye pacho na hwe
SS school for na Kasedru Sabria community identify some of the kids na community mo akra so individually
yes
because ya school no nyina so on the block but omo di mu pa omo koye na ya asem fro but je no am fie ni se wo ye akwa na asuzu na wo se ye mfa se school e wo ma ne mabia one hwe ya ni students in compete but omo gi twi agi trada afrem aba stadium ho asa be din semu because omo ma wie correct me ba e be din semu nti bia wo se school we watwe na so ma ne ma but woni mra ho so no no ma bo mo abeje dompe mo nti ese warning kese come sa for ya chi o ma straight away you go put baby for monto na o ma wo formra very important we can't continue to live like this
won contact we ye pacho ye ram ye say I be some ba na ma ba ye ntakoni ade
school sports Brian Abre will show you they be an happy no mo higher
ye bie some ma ya hwense hu na mbedi na wo tra fi na ye ara say bie ma wo ba ye na ye
na no wu asene ama sentimi ama so because omo ko bo wa adwo so a regional security say obviously there's some people say can there into final match na nkaza no it was scheduled for adwo and the security caution Kodema Federation is there adwo no they can't guarantee the safety so the final match could not be played according to what I've been told
schools
so was scared they are not ready to receive Amas and was playing in Milo Games final. And I'm saying, almost I shall France be my because Mbombo go through finals. I'm saying, Amas no was sending attention. I rise here, Bruno. Let's ground some in your good.
Ndomo.
Oma monso. Nti wa starting for. Almost I go do be amazing.
Almost am.
And you be on ko won Togo.
Almost they should give it better reasons.
Okay, mama yanko foreign land kakra na fi. Emfa dia kan nyina nti munya federation no aso twen bi am schools no bia mumfa ma wo na ka schools no be 10 kra no mu be discipline no mu si aka na yem mu si aka no ade na mo ha adwesa tri pranko for sese properties de chese de na abadwe we are turning na ya small se be pacho yanko da si asa be pacho bi
le Tony ahia me ko be di ho ya wa bi sandi
wakola dino
ibu ofufa okay yanko
dino me started from eno story about abra it was all over internet say Kylian Mbappe the letter ka come Paris Saint-Germain so on ready so be extending a contract after 2025 na Mbappe ko try say enya no kre o stories na eba na say incentral for the ntro na eto ne so na onka say o Real Madrid mum but later no man panimfo aya aware say ebrese dra he is not ready to extend the deal. Kylian Mbappe extending a contract and you know the same bit to panimfo anim na sansam no de to panimfo anim no empanimfo anya amfa ama no eno ne edi Paris Saint-Germain ene eye Mbappe aba bigina baby omogine after having several leaders try some be convince Abranti or the TVC to stay no oma empanimfo omo the team na no open ye friend Luis or campus ene Nasser El Khelaifi say some person otena dia obe extend sika se no obeje na niam se ne wo so omo ye ma na obetimi atena bobu kodim na nani age amona bo atwumade amom ade ba akọ de ma omo ne say players on be free team nim any players on be team nim no e wo say onya Genoa or you are aware of the player that will be leaving and player that will be coming into share so omo the South American contingent so man the power na cost ron Genoa you Leandro Paredes you Fabian Angel de Maria say woko babu sa ho say players omo ba boboko na Mbappe fo aso ana odinto panimfo anim so omo nkofa Abrante fen Oliencho Omene Abrante na no OS Monaco na osina kan de Real Madrid no omo nkofa no PSG fo amfi Carlos Soler Renato Sanchez Fabian Ruiz any Vintin had omo nkofa omo ba boboko nim enkra ba de chima na Mbappe ebo enyo so with these players on be replace Di Maria and Leandro Paredes no na ama Paredes ko na akofa Vintin ba na Genoa edi ene why na say team na opese etosiri and clearly so share the team no more board the Champions League na her performance ba ya obi nka nche o say the PSG lack depth in midfield to compete at top level into ne bo anyo so the etoso biu Mbappe sa ka che mpanimfo se boko nim ope free roll omo man chance na ball no obo a omo ba bia park ne so benkum oni fa ofinfin onya da free roll na omo dia ma ne ma no ono omo mfa sa de ne ma no na omo opi agitim no but you know opani a friend Christopher Gatti oba na no se da bi ni team no oba be build nyina the brain behind the team is Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. Into row 9 Mbappe pesa obono Jinra. The number 10 row or on the left side no more as a playmaker and fan cut in no Mbappe nya and omde kujina animu. Into achiro hwe ya no mo bone ma has force now with Mbappe from the left. Ne nyina kalele Mbappe anya happy. Sense mo ne mpanimfo kan you know o ma ntimi ani so ama no. Moreover how abiu osaka kire mpanimfo so o mo nton Neymar. So o mo ton Neymar obenya access to everything we PSG enye ne penalty no ne captain na open nko a ni free roll na open no obesa anya because Neymar na ebo that particular role and in the presence of Neymar there's no way that role will be given to Kylian Mbappe. You know o sign a contract ni wi ya nche e na omo so extend Neymar da Silva contract and they call 2027 again omo sa betray Mbappe on certain issues omo Mbappe kai the last one and he said adia ba kwa PSG project ne pa adia ye friend technical instability. Manchester City won the Champions League, but the fact of the matter is before winning the Champions League the difference between them and Paris Saint-Germain Pep Guardiola what best stabilize the ship in all these 7 years as a coach for Man City until almost stay competitive almost stay at the very top because almost spend this can almost sign a coach here. So kona anye year omum pamono omum man the time to grow and the coach clearly showed progression. Inti AS Monaco kugu na nima so pam Lyon de no anko Tottenham de no anko Barcelona de anko Real Madrid de anko and finally Pep Guardiola achieve for them. But so we PSG there's no technical stability. Inti na no na make am ha say Paris Saint-Germain timi appoint coach ya omu nyina hu say coach ya oba die pese ya gino ntimi mfia ne so na makọ akofa no. Inti after Thomas Tuchel Mauricio Pochettino ba ya 2 seasons na okọ Christopher Gatti na okọ and they almost omo pe Junior Lagos ba afie kra de abase omo pe Luis Enrique Martinez Lucho but Kylian Mbappe catch omo say omo nkofa Zinedine Zidane ebisine omo ntimi mfa Zinedine Zidane MI into 4 promises amode ma Mbappe so mbe ya ma na tena mo na ni agin emu ba akopem mpo je no ma ntimi anye and the last one utie Mbappe nkomo na o say die nti na wo se Messi every club nim na ebi mo ni age sala na Messi ko Messi anya the respect that he deserve e wo Paris Saint-Germain clearly the catch on say Mbappe catch na say Kalafi ene Luis Ocampo so mo nton ne ma dia he want Lionel Messi to stay and then Messi ehuru omuhuru no ne anim guase omudi gu nti no Messi nso ede ho ahometi akọ join Inter Miami into clearly Mbappe is not happy at Paris Saint-Germain. It is the reason why our champion for so ready to extend his contract in 2025. Do you know
other transfer stories latest
and cry free Manchester United eba and say Abrantia your friend Kim Min-jae the best center back in the Premier League na Japan
in the Syria
sorry Japan so be ba bisia kan dia Manchester United until from July 1st and come twetwe ne be koso na akosi na Abrantia na ba beka United eboboko no yenim say Harry Maguire likely so be free boboko nim Eribe is not likely to come back so obviously Manchester United ehia center back and Pedro Abrantia na you know oba team ni ma enye ne performance nko yenim the connection of Manchester United as against these Asians and the Korean counterpart and from Jinsu Park at the BBC Shingi Kagawa Ebuama Manchester United marketing no ewo Asia ekosro so to have Kim Min-jae he's a good defender and you know obe fit into the profile Erik ten Hag a defender that has an ability to pick the ball from defense now distribute to the bar or had more in attacking instinct and he defends better. United backline is like keep pace or better the side amount or more years I'll be me a perform for Manchester United into enonen cry eba. Erik ten Hag a good in command mpanimfo bi say Abrantia fe ne Jadon Sancho no. Ohwe ne niam a ototo na next season Abrantia no entimi enka ne boboko no homa ne nyeye because he feels the performance and so on. Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund did 2 years for Manchester United. You know, so okay season we are. Abrantia no you be at position ankasa United team after spending so much. He is the second highest earner of Manchester United boboko nim. So he David DJ free on the GC kakese pa. But it's likely say did you a contract na end na te wanko ba bia dia and deal no better so because United person omote wage be no so ba fam. Abrantia oba TVC on the GC kakese pa to so me no Man United. And you know, after 1,699 minutes for United, scoring 3 goals, 6 goals, 3 assists, and penning for no shame almost there be on the right hono Antonio Tuno. On Cressa per winger on the left hono Ganacho Bona or Bono. Any players on person almost had Mobano. So Rashford the Cressa bar the favorite left side hono or Bebre and Ganacho Boma the level of promise and the quality now Oshono. Abrantia like that bite and confidence and ability to take players on. Inti se omo pe players ni bidia ni sika na ogeneso you know 18 million a year. Opani a yefe everything ha gichirima. To nya any winger bia ne bo no wo fam na ni sika no wo fam a obeja Abrantia kwan ama Abrantia no so akoba bi akwakusina kan. Arsenal fire ready. Sa fe de omo so ba be compete no ma ba be pre players ho pa. Inti omo se breye de anim ya. Omo call for Declan Rice 90 million pounds. And this is ready. So omo de call West Ham. Akwa call for Abrantia fe Declan Rice. Ababeka Arsenal Midfield no. Declan Rice I can who same bebrebe and you know. Ne more de bonus so any very consistent figure within the West Ham Midfield. But the BM busa mo say Abrantia na who dey nyina na Thomas Usek so because the 2 most consistent pivot in the Premier League. Na say oyi Abrantia fe Pauline ha any Harrison Red in China another pivot ano shepa Sam Abrantia no West Ham. But with the potential of Declan Rice any day was show no winning the Conference League and penning form that West Ham another about to just Abrantia ne beko. Arsenal are ready to splash the cash. West Ham for be demanding because they need that level of dynamism in midfield. Xhaka is likely to leave. Omo de Nkrafo Fraba said 2 teams from Italy. Eso omo Thomas Partey. Omo already saw omo best early because after Declan Rice, almost compete with Chelsea. No matter how far Abrantia fed more Sasido. Equator near Abrantia no see Academy Brighton no. No the number of county. Arsenal again want to build a new midfield just like Chelsea want to build a new midfield. And again almost say share. So y'all Cancelo it looks likely say Manchester City for almost our come no. Nti so Man City dia na omo ntite team be a penny dia. Arsenal for so hwe. So meet me akofa Abrantia fe y'all Cancelo. No so abisi na kan e dia ma team a your friend Arsenal. Timo Castan of Leicester City. Eka players na Leicester dey too just say omo e championship mu dia or chance obetimi akono. Again Arsenal want to have another versatile defender who can play on the right, on the left, and a centre back. Eddie Ababe come team. Until we money 4 players. You know, Arsenal any ya. So beat me akwa Eddie Ababe come team. Inter Milan coach I friend Simeone Inzaghi. Eko shi open your friend Steven Zang nra. Na nkomo ni kudi ya no ye. Last year Inter for boka 140 million euros. But this year omo ka de so ate Eddie ama 80 million euros. Na omo ko discuss it na obetina bobuku no mache any possible transfers or be person or be ba team no na nkra eba ni chiri mu a opani ya Felix Simeone Inzaghi de ato Steven Zang enim se Andrew Onana de general on pesa Abrantia no be kwa kopie mo Chelsea akwa kusina kan ye di kan ka se omo pe Empoli for goalkeeper. And again let's not forget the main captain of the side Handanovic is still around. Say goalkeeper beba no baby 2 captain of the side no baby number 1 no taking Inter Milan to this far. Chelsea so omo disikani Koulibaly ba but again Simeone Inzaghi aka champion for say Abrantia no pese otena e why bi no asaka say he need a midfielder into omo callers you no omo kofa Abrantia fe no Sergei Milinkovic-Savic no omo fa na mra meka eyeti my friend Inter Milan boboku no say next is the omo pese omo to aso ye de omo ye na ade a they will need such midfielder within their ranks we no dey twa to say Abrantia ye fe Edin Dzeko no general omo emphasize kan kakranka ni sika no at 35 ball na obo no okwa omo bebre so mbenya player wonyini sa no omo that level of experience nti eno ne nkoma Simeone Inzaghi and open your friends Steven Zag ekudi ye AC Milan so how sure omo
Andre Onana deal no off
that be any off
okay
any off coach ni so person otana
ni nyina nkasa say
Osi.
Ono boy ni.
Onana on kasa. Ono so a open in Kobo say Premier League no nyamo obeba. But after the Champions League on kasa, you know, Onana situation e dey iska. Mo di ska kwa, mo di 50 kwa mo beji mama na ba.
Last Koulibaly
50 no.
All right.
On 50 is enough. Okay. On 50 is
enough.
Enough.
Kwa na me no bi ka wana menko na.
Tani Chelsea dwedi na o kan say.
You know.
Ti ni ati o.
Chelsea ni nta dwedi.
Some mistakes ni enye bi o.
No,
before so because no. Lukaku, Saudi world na no kre.
Me who sa story.
Unti story bi asa.
Lukaku for Saudi.
Yeah.
Nke better man pa.
Okay. 30 years.
Yeah, nke better man pa.
Okay, but titi bibi sa.
Okay, ye man pa. You know asem gran kambineska.
Yeah.
Omo the best 60 70 be for Lukaku. So at least mbeti meneska dia ko market akoto press.
Okay.
Samuel Chukwueze a contract running out. Ewo team I friend Villarreal. I ka 1 year pe and yenim so sign a contract with Rock Nation. Jay-Z agency na football so no. One other players like Jerome Boateng and Romelu Lukaku so was agency nim. Inti crave free AC Milan eba ne say ye who say Ibrahim Diaz come back to Madrid. Inti on left side of attack in Junior Mizaya Brazil ni Abrante no ebo. And they feel that the perfect person be fit the profile. No be more there Ibrahim Diaz de mo no. Abrante friend Samuel Chukwueze. One of the top performers in the Spanish La Liga this season for the Yellow San Marines. Inti similar and say Abrante on be kwa kofa no aba be shi ni fanfam e de amomo. Barcelona kwa kopiem Brazil. Almost omo kofa Abrante fe no Victor Roque. E de na ba be si akan e de amomo. Initially, omo di ka the bid koye. Abrante ni sina kan e de ma Atletico Paranaense. Under 20 now omo ba no. Ono na nka e ba be bona e de ama Brazil. But after impressing under 17 and other international games no, they feel say wa bro under 20 so. Because Brazil cry match omo boy against Morocco no second half no but muba be see akan with his potential and the number of goals now share for Atletico Paranaense no mo believe say that be any class or under 20 na mo de Marcos Leonardo buy but say Remo omo de 25 na call Atletico Paranaense so omo nye they are waiting for 40 million euros and Barcelona so omo ready omo hwe FIFA financial fair play nim kakra bi no omo he so omo be kwa kofa Abrante no aba be deputize Abrante FN Robert Lewandowski. You know,
if we as football fans will be fair, currently, there's no goalkeeper that can be compared to Andre Onana. And I think he's not getting the hype and the attention because of where he's coming from. And that's Africa. Bamfo Francis, Medina, and Ediwe Abraham. Courtois. Better than Andre Onana. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, yeah.
Courtois is better than Onana. He's super. Onana is good, but Courtois is better.
Okay. All right. My Imran, when no people say man you, I say my slow.
I they no the obegino. You who the author they no. So the Glazers way in the ton ebe kwa koto players na ba na say shake just me mo na kwa koto. But clearly the good news and say Abrante your friend King Minje Napoli for defender no. Napoli for try say can renew the contract. Who's the current contract no or buyout clause of £42 million sterling. By 1st July, that buyout clause it can be activated. And a Napoli for try faster persuading no say obe sign an extension to that contract. Now come buyout clause in FM because initially Napoli never anticipated say 42 million there. Ebeba be cheap the amount Abrante no. And I say it be cheap for clubs to come for him. And for me, I think that for 42 million for this guy, any team will rush to do it. Into a catcher Napoli for say contract extensions, so he's not talking about contract extension anymore. And I think it's good news. And General say all along, even for Arsenal crowd it started from last season. Was Casido say omopeno to the extent they drew baby Abrante and Copa Brighton for actual. So no nebusia we here bro unua no mu ye du ono pene nyame yi no abusuanim nti waye bia ma omo kromoto no fofofo komunya no nko Brighton for ampene otenaye ene Arsenal for guso a omo promo hwe ni mo say obenya Casido beside Arsenal na Newcastle for na omo sudi di akire but the nano pay dia be piem ni say Manchester United is now keen say ombeko akofa this boy to come and probably pay alongside Casemiro. Into United and in Newasabem Abrante Moy Casido. I don't know how the battle Nebeko because Arsenal, Man United, and of course Newcastle United, and these teams will be with the ability to buy this player. General Jubelham them there, news order that, but the name Real Madrid for an official, and almost a Chinenya Doma Omo Beda Brantenedi. He's now the most expensive British footballer ever. And he's done this just at the age of 19. This boy is an extraordinary talent. In fact, as we speak, in our 21st century, there's no boy or footballer born in the 21st century or World Cup go. I just say Abranti. The profile is very lovely. Captaining Dortmund at a point in time. Okay. And what had the World Cup, Dortmund and all that. Madrid GD is there. He's the latest Galactico, and he thinks he's the guy to make everything. And Craig Bachelor's Madrid for his same say Hurricanes no more guy. Because Kylian Mbappe is available. Andy.
And they've also planned to use Rodrigo as number 9.
You see, Kylian Mbappe now, Ninsam now okay a ba power jai. A bien who I ask him to football.
Yeah.
Meaning Mbappe is a Minkazo on Kai.
Points now,
yes, Minkazo on Kai.
That's
Minkazo on Kai. But what I'm saying is a Sansen Semni Nada, a Jaya Opetim ne Jai.
And that convincing?
And you're convincing. Football, I don't bet your position. Open say they will boy a free rule. At acquire a fake crowd, they acquire fast with Messi. How is that your concern? A French boy playing in Paris, who be about the bosom today. Do baby crown? He showed some level of disrespect to Messi. It will be our own tears. Messi about penalty, and you're no corona. Until I acquire dining, nay, acquire Messi fast with Jai PSG. No, a Hanunti, no can be into Jai PSG. A Jai no person Jai. A Jai and a PSG. Clearly, the exit of Benzema, no, they need that boy. Now, done for Pani Benzema. Obeshe no. Now, Florentino Perez, Benzema, Kylian Mbappe. What tingo money in every. Until look, Sana Semana Oki can say on Caso or Jai or Madrid. Now, the all can say season we're going to be obey Jabono. And the Crocotra letter that come say season we're going to be all renew bill. But which player? And especially when in your contract, no, you have an option to extend. Are you clear telling PSG for say sell me?
Wow. Is the Coco Banasa na PSG Galacticos no na ha team na Messi echo Neymar likely say the city when we are also between free Kylian Mbappe and so a free PSG.
Generally say
without these Galacticos
PSG name Man City. The major difference has been the managers. Se team ni sikabana nkrofo ye titiska kese kofo ma nkrofo hu ni say team no. E sika na epio. Yeah. Nti enko gigibini. Eti ya na team ni dopa ni team no commitment no. Eni omu. You see some sesa na name audit kromo. Messi ko ye ni de. Talk about Di Maria mo ni sa na man. Omo be ye adwuma no mako. Upo bi pa nka say be a team no do ran ma me feel say Mbappe bi go free Monaco buy no say akwada akra eno ma ye de ope bia de ama no yenye the poster boy yenye say basically everything hemo omutimi ni Messi ni name nyina ehwie e wo park so omu wi a na yi na si baby na shield no na Messi ni Neymar ena ultra si omotuma ni omu de ese omu ye ni bi oma ye no enti a football, and this is a boy from Cameroon. He has Cameroonian parents. And it's so France and you free on their own, and you much Cameroon the same football Cameroon anymore. Football na Cameroon mem. Never bad in the course of Obama. Oh, say how they are come across the new Brazil. The parents and the person can say, the person can say, Nima men and papa no, Omunim pass home free Cameroon. Yeah. And no mamma so on the dinner chin in a year the OE. And to say commitment, Real Madrid boy, we are a day of a swabble.
awa aso na no
o has city ne PSG ne city as a whole o has city investment group no yi omo gina the touchline and the dugout in sinchen managerial stability so our city as compared to PSG from Nasser El Khelafi to a campus there was no ebia obeka say clear cut line obeka say when a person money stable but the city they brought on Ferry Soriano who is now the CEO of the city group Omar Berada Chiki Begristen all of these people were brought from Barcelona so Mumba institute the philosophy of that Manchester City. Apart from that, omonya Pep Guardiola, yedi team na mano. So apart from dugout, no more general touchline, no managerial activity, stability, omo manage tina adini anina is a whole no. A whole enya relative stability as compared to PSG.
I would say City for no identify what they want to do.
Yeah.
Clearly, they wanted the Barcelona model. Yamo boy fe, bopa, na yensenya results. Nti omo nkofa omo free chiri ba yinyina e Barcelona for eno nkofa proper Catalonia Barcelona tiki taka disciple e ba besi ano ba PSG no enena Thomas Tuchel aba ubehuna Pochettino aba obi free baby so their project they've not identified it sa na no necessary third ball in nkrofo no mo ye omo hu what they want to do at least wa gina ni so wa try bia gina ni so big time hu say on to me nye ne bia obi anya bibisa say businessman ma beto team na me frontline me sporting director na me dia no na me toto te say akra owura toy shop do obehu bi ope amfa at least the same Chelsea na Abramovich ayam obi ehu obefa no kofa Peter Kenyon that time he was the best administrator in Premier League with his experience from Manchester United no obefa no edene kofa Chelsea they did it and did it very well recruitment and everything into third volley ese ohun team no mo work no and the team no kra wodi omo ye adwuma no ese omunya similar philosophy ejitu mu understanding of football it should be quite similar otherwise project no be in and out.
Okay, yen share na fe mi ko Newton Lati Marijata enso ho kakra Kobe Sunwai Kobe say good morning to you and your honorable crew. There was same situation about the inter-school league in Sunwai here. And due to that, the organizers decided to play the serious games at the soldiers' barracks. And things were massively cool because the students fear the name barracks. So I think same thing same thing can happen in Kumasi if possible. Kobe Sunwai, Daru.
The first thing is barracks no almost standard park. Kumasi have barracks no me teach you there were the same Premier College side one. I'm not too sure.
So more tracks now.
Tracks and I say footballer. Okay. More standard park. I'm some combo no Premier College one. So inti
facilities.
Sunwai lucky to have gotten a barracks. Barracks no Sewa hotel side to Sewa hotel side or more nice facilities, so I'm sure that is what worked out for them. But here in the same way a place like Prempeh College Sa Park no maybe I will say soldier for near them Rameboa. I'm sure they can do it. They do it well. Even Babayara
security at
Babayara. We can bring
instead of moving our schools to the barracks and the police the military. Enko
you be born as a French here. So do coffee ni enkonya ho ato.
Ye kan o mbeka sika semen so je no sika o mu gine gate o mu nya sika papa. Se gate u ko park ya o mu sika.
Okay.
It is sika na be. It is better say the be for security men. Amuma be secure the safety abe protecting kra no dan say ye be man kra na na mu sa no mu wi o ma ye de o mo be.
Baba yara for plus stand the lane be soldier from you know and police from you.
Hadwin na unim say students ni bebre kra no nse hu no mudi na outside the stadium.
Student outside. One thing so
stadium ho akro mu mura ho.
That may drive
hu say hu ni nyina outside.
You know Araga Junction to Sawaba. Na me hwe small boy bi Paul no buy bet. Edidi school bus ba ko ti say odi kobo omo na we nso wayi chen a nipa ba ko metam metimi ato na fampoman but you know ogina ko animo e na traffic ache omo chetis obi
school na nkola yi enoma omo nom de
tramo
ko se nye normal
Well. I also think that before the competition, team should go around and do proper education and proper orientation to the fans. Need to be more because schools need to be so cadet and cadet for now in a way could also assist. Cadet, even on
the 10 schools cry. Not some of this on big comrade. Ball, no fasting be amount. No, be obeying me be an eminent traffic.
In the school. No one can come anymore. Every more.
Kwalanketin kitimuku siape na dani mojasem. Na mo sese cars. E prenipa e tutunkonya.
Regional director
phobia. Okay. Those who think money alone has been the backbone of Pep Guardiola's success in England should take what is happening to PSG as an example. They assembled arguably most of the best players in the world. Yet refuse to please their fans. So it's not about buying big alone, but also having great technical team like Pep Guardiola and his team. Pastor Maule appeared.
But you know what to say, Brazil for Spain for a ball friendly match in support of Vinicius Junior. I think that Vinicius sometimes as he do a bold now taking certain decisions.
Okay.
That bold decision will take you and it's yielding results to the extent that both Brazil, Nemayo Frim baby Bobo, Spain and Semnisi and Omobabai and Kufa can see somewhere next year to raise awareness, raise money to fight racism.
All right.
I think it's something lovely, the two federations, about them.
Well, let Andy give us update on Amrabat to Barcelona and let him and Sir Franco Naro give us an account of his style to Barcelona. The we person we had so many time I know the area.
There was no deal yet. Players now, Barca person they ebe share Sergio Busquets and I. You know they feel relaxed. Zubimendi, Bruno Gomes, Newcastle near ready because 100 million and Barca will not go in for Bruno Gomes 100 million. Amrabat, you know, or why nani deal na by Haneko, Hana Baneko. Zubimendi Kurana, Javina and Casatun and Nuntu say he'll be a better fit for that particular role, you know. Barca are quite see. Some fair windows, no, you know, I feel not chatting the end to a boss.
Yeah, they are engineering. I heard Mbappe has been linked to Manchester United. If only the takeover of the club ownership is through. How factual is this story, please? Sir Fagner, the sports anchor, Dodoa Adonai Company, on Odiwe Abrain.
Incredibly free, and as a go answer. Incredibly free PSG, but I say, Mbappe near man, Real Madrid for Nasha because last 2 years, Fiorentino paid 200 million euros coin. I'm a PSG for BMF, you know. And it did one Abranton extend their contract, no. Within the Paris Saint-Germain team, Nasa Ekela Fimona Luis or Campus Modin come say. So I'm better Mbappe, Real Madrid the Omon Tom from Real Madrid da because on our share Chida and Pese Mbappe a better na PSG. And on our man Abamu say teams are possible and on the money to buy Kylian Mbappe no. Manchester United and probably Chelsea. Intina Geno I'm more linking Mbappe to Man United.
Massa. Real Madrid for people and Sampa report say Chelsea and Man United strongly linked to Mbappe.
Yeah.
And what Andy is saying is a factual something.
Right.
PSG for GD say Madrid for Nebo Abranten and so they'll be more comfortable doing business with other clubs other than Real Madrid.
Pep Guardiola cannot win the Champions League because he doesn't have Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta, because these players made him successful at Barcelona. He's an ordinary coach. He's proven to the whole world that he has created masters at Man City as well. He's the best coach. He's the best football coach ever the planet has ever seen. His style of play, his tactics, his mindset, his influence on national teams because of his presence in that country can never be overlooked. Daniel, with the way free SDDUBIDS. Okay, I can't say a day without your show. My earpins are also with me to listen to your show. Yeah, that's it, Daniel. Wafo Ensu Enina Newton Lati Marijata.
General, your managers are saying now okay, me were two solutions I'm person discussing later on local front.
Okay.
But on the transfer market, no general PAG for now Barbie or Machia, or won't come back to the old days. This is a new beginning. So this summer, you can name I say that for with me. I call on to me call you can Mbappe. So there's a Franco no see. Of course, Messi they will be buying. So in replacing all these big figures, Milan Skriniar, Asensio, about free, Jugati from Sporting, Can in Lee from Real Mallorca. Or no partner Baba Idrisu ye midfielder no e finfi on Real Mallorca midfielder. No Baba nya che indoor free Benfica or Bas free agent. So she din amabo ama no. Na busa ho question say 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago, na players we na ye PH class na mo do ho to na. Jugati Asensio free omumienu nyina makache indoor from Benfica masaso aka Can in Lee South Korea midfielder ba call ba World Cup no hardware pa Real Mallorca finfi no gina ho and makam land screen amon na wia ne sa general these are the replacement eba be Messi Mbappe ne Neymar nine what it means they say PSG artist or more transfer model no yen shan so from ene they will be going back to the old days of fighting for Jude Bellingham and Mosa de Madrid atam boy ne de nekono PSG nu omo ho eniem o maye nyina omo so musika ne kokwa ahyagu Ramos mo be dibia me Di Maria mo be sesabi Thiago Silva mo be fa de on pa lot of top players but omantimi anya a top notch policy bi and o decided say they would have to start from the scratch yen shane so from there or master some transfer model and they will never be going back to the top said omo kotutu no mo de aba no
Never.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm about starting from the scratch. Back I could see top review, but say Omoko to akesefo no de. Omo cancel.
I see. Now and now the 22 11 players in the buy.
Yes, general.
We are first 11.
Yes.
Okay.
I second 11 no.
Second 11 no we as good as the first 11 and I say I'm na be reserve one na.
I'm gonna be deputy 2.
Oh, okay.
First 11.
Okay, because I'm here pa. Okay.
No.
Right.
But general, on say fees kon ne Zlatan divide opinions throughout the week. Yeah, na ye kase coaches in a
Afis konkon ni wan.
Abednego Tete.
My friend is Latin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm divide opinions.
Mo na mo de ato na ne din ono afara de.
Oh,
no ne din afa.
Afa kranye ne.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
Before so go goal stars no. And also call we are no. Okay.
Because Zlatan do be himself
Okay.
Social media account.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
All right, menya way.
Now, my report from your manager Chris Hilton, and I'm a person me share the 5 cardinal technical differences between these two guys.
Okay.
As to why the manager went for Hafiz Konkoni over Ibrahimovic.
And omunya me need ga me wia na fe de aka nyina no enso aye afisem. Awa Mohammed.
Sergio.
Yes sir.
Algeria na di Asimbia ba Sergio. Omo league no going into next season. Omo say oburu 27 years. Na one more World Cup, one World Cup and AFCON and any AFCON tournament. Either Chan under 17 under 20. So we are for na omo league no bi.
Oh, okay.
So oburu 27 years.
27.
Yes.
That's one more national team.
Yes, one more national team.
One kwa AFCON.
You ko AFCON any of the AFCON tournament in there.
O makrum ho
mo nti
asem
potentially omo a ebia Algeria be your destination going forward. I remember one game be Kwame Puku, Kotoko former striker. Before say he was moving to Algeria. He was fixed by Siki Akono in one of our games against
South Africa.
Yeah, before he moved there. Yeah. Omo cherish players are more national team.
But Akono de be kan ho no.
Yes.
Then na kwa hadwen.
Na kwa hadwen. Ubru 27 years. Na un satisfy these conditions are more dia to a.
Omo mpengura bia sabe e okromo.
So they want to give the locals no more chance in their league.
Yeah.
Until who obeba ho no so extraordinary talent.
Sure.
England awo. As I say, meet requirements are certain number of national team games. I know be ma wenya work permit to be adwuma England. Na mo de no my no you know I'm say quite interesting. Say on so you're 27 and above. Na cheze so the anya clean say you should have played at the FIFA World Cup. At the FIFA World Cup, then it means the tournament proper, not the qualifier. Because FIFA and Kasa Obo qualifier or fan say Obo World Cup. I'm afraid tournament and Kasa World Cup finals. Yeah. Okay. And also so you're 26 years
So now what dey be na o je no aka ma. Debi o. Ono na ya ko fa ba o. Afi no wa chance.
Ade aye be ba.
Yeah.
Nti Sejo.
Did you come na be ni na ba yo.
Yeah. Pichon so resign.
Oh yeah, me ti biza.
And no 13th June.
Or the team na ba you know.
Yeah, and no 13th. Yes. And no 13th June. Or resigning e wal Alali so last year 13th June. Nti exactly 1 year.
Hey. Piso so no ya ko
sa online bi. Ko ba me chichi mu.
Dey sa for online bi. We obe jaw team na mo sia.
Episode you achieve no.
Wow.
Yes,
or the premier team na free lower ayina ba
Premier League no. Or resigning. But there are problems in resignation enye kwa.
I see. The young comrade
yes, one thing so FIFA World Cup under 20 no. Me who one date bi amudi aba nti okoba me de beto so na ya chechin sim kakra nti no other stories ni.
Okay.
Nti Sejo okoba.
Okay.
Ye be brem.
All right. Nti me di kakra me ko semen seba na me no makotwetwe nkomo kakra ba. Na fi abijafo asan atransibionia her stories emu enso enyina. If PSG want Mbappe to stay, they should buy him a Ballon d'Or and the Champions League trophy. John Dwefri Kaswa Kojoku and Abre Seven Seba say Mohoye.
Oba den admo Sejo.
Den go pass. Me sha sem free one. Okay.
Yo, General Betia na ya tia bedwafo nyina so. Na tifo ni ahwefo so ya mo bibia kwa aba e de ba Seven Seba clinic. Ayo kumase asokore mampon. Ansana ubetie kura ese gi number na tro number ne to ho. Wia wa frɛ yen na ye no adi nkomo. 0240
0240
61
61
60
60
61
61
0240
0240
61
61
60
60
61
61
0205
0205
57
57
35
35
55
55
0205
0205
57
57
35
35
55
55
Semen Seba Clinic Kumase asokore mampon ye ne asokore mampon rural bank ni di nhwani mu ye numbers ni mi ne bia be free bia be ba amiafa na ye ne wadi nkomo na de ye kan se woye oyade bi e wo so na sa yade no aye kwankro e wo so na wo de achini sa yade no wunya ho pumasi bra ba bia wo so de ba na baji wa yare sa ye Semen Seba Clinic te ye de free na da bia ye ba betra ha ne ye ka ubo se nkofo so frɛ ya ɛna me yade no se netie na manum nran man no da bia ye ka kyerɛ se yade bia ye obia no ɛho hia se wobɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu afa yade no ho ansa na wanum aduro me pa kyɛw se wo se osa ne wo so last ye be kyerɛ osa no na ye ka se osa ne gu ahodo bebre o ma semens ememe kan kyerɛ se manya wo so feje osa me de na atɔ me minim ntasuo anasa me num nsuo a na me minim ye me yade ndenden na yankofa sabi dia ya oto kwan na ye di odo na osa ehu aduro mfa ma ba bia beto bia ne hu aduro osa ye de ma na ye kan obi on ma on de osa osa bia dan osa se de ya empanfo ta kan pintin bia dan hwan ne aka ne saa me pa cho e fa yare ehwemu no e wo se ye septica ye ka se septica wo se wo ma wani da ho pa na enhwehwemu papa ekoso efise enne yade na abanda bia ha ya na ye tena ka se yade bi wo ha self inflicted oniema bi a wo ye ne kakran na de sa yade na ba enti se ya nya nhwehwemu amfa ho na ya hu lifestyle na wo mu no ne ya ntro se sa niema wo ya wo ye na de yade ne ba ya wo yade ne betena so sa enti da bia na wo boso bo obi se manum nuru sa doctor bi kura ka trem se me koso num ha ba nuru ne kura na me kidney ene me liver be say adenti na ya kan sa me pa cho enam se enro na wonom no wunnim ade kura wonom ena won so no wo se wo yam da ye o ya no wa start num nro no ebi wo ha edro na edima na emfa ho kura mesrew enema bebre ne betima ma ye ma ya enti enro na wonom no efa de ye ho jiso de ba Semen Seba Clinic na oba ne ye nhwehwemu no na ye hunu se wo de no diodo na ulcer ana se gastric ulcer ana se stomach ulcer ana se me de no esophageal ulcer na no kra no de na de bai is it about H pylori helicobacter pylori eno kra ye hu ye ana se wo de na wo se ayo no e bia na acid reflux enam se what activities bia wo ye nti ama acid adoso da bia e ka ho asem no bia enuro ano odin a painkiller na what anom eno betima e de sa ha na bro enti wa start no munro no wuni ma de credit buy na also no munro no e also ba semense ba clinic na ye boa na bibia to din ma afei ye kan ye se obi wo ha no aso ne yem se ne yem ye ne ya me pato nye all sankwan ne timi ma yem yo ya yinim se typhoid enso timi ma yem yo ya ya ka ho asem se ulcer bo de banko e na activities bi abaye de ulcer be ba no different from typhoid kra typhoid semonera typhi na saa boa we so ba nipadua mu a ade di kan wo yam ho na okọ o say o start say umokus line no say no kakra nti definitely wo bon say o yam yo ya obi ho ma ne de no bon say sabi o ha no tetentasuo basa obi ho so ane de na abofono pa den saa sentence we ya kan nyina wo osanum say unya osa saa sentence we so daddy nti unya beden wo hunu wo de wani ankasa hunu say me de na yem no typhoid and say ulcer I just oba semense ba clinic ye number na ye di to dwan freyen wo freyen a wo se me de no say na yem ye behu ye beboa na ye de wa fa mfidie num na mfidie na kire say ebi ye ulcer na ye timi aboa owura bi saa na oye ne dia no ono de no otintasuo na say aduane nya to ne yem a na ne yem ye ne ya den no ono a conclude say ulcer wo de call hospital wa call we chini wa nanta ti obekan ne ese de abunni ehwa de kropote if you say de osi kan ya de bebre na ne senkyere ne tisa ne ekohwe say na ne de na typhoid ne bofuno no afei oha na waluso appetite chese bibia nkyere ne say onkono nkodi di kra me pacho say uhu sa ne ma we bia me say all set me sa so na typhoid nso senkyere ne sa na te afei timi so won fe no fe so wachi bremo no den wan hwe yie pe na afei wo sawa ene wo liver na na so bread bo no so ehun ba betechima me pacho entwen enkodu sa stage na afei no abepe hu pasi bread ye do wa betena Kessben ya ne ayela sulala de amount yes yenkoye kidney transplant na Ghana hasem ye ba be kidney transplant wo be no watima tena se amana ye enti ne yes menru sa stage ni bra semense ba clinic kumase asokore mampon na ye mwa na ayaresa no enya wo dia Damba no simple 0240
0240
61
61
60
60
61
61
0240
0240
61
61
60
60
61
61
na ye kan obi wo ha no abu nua agu na sum complications bebre na obetimi afam wa bra wanya typhoid ya ye ka ho asemi me pa chaw obi wo ha ne de no obenya sepsis na kire se what na ho ama abo na de diako onsunu ama sisi a wo tutu hon tokro tubo se moja pram no sabi o koja ne dan na moja eba saa so na nipa no o fe bo se na moja na mu me pa chaw adenti na wotena ho na akwa koduru saa complication we obi won so ade be sini se hallucinations o ho na se bibi chi no o ho na bibi chi no asa eto ahye no so na ache no at once me pa chaw enru saa stage no kra obi wa na de high fever why kikra as sabi wabodam me pato eni kwan so odu sa stage no na ye kan enye sa typhoid eni ulcer nkwa na ye hwe enam yade ahodo ni nyina ensa yade ahodo nyina ye hwe ni nyina so de ne gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia genital warts human papilloma virus HIV hepatitis B ni nyina de ba ye hwe ne ye test ni nyina wo ya so ye ho de ama enu nti awo so ho adom so Nyankopon de adom ye ama bibia to din me pacho candidates na adokro no sabi ukọ be ma ho anu apam no enti e ma ntimi nya aware pa no bra semens ni enyin firi o ma na nso nya aware ni bi na awo nso nya o de na bibia nkoye ma amsa na meja ama Dr. Agan no di number ni biom na tro to wo na frɛ 0240
0240
61
61
60
60
61
61
0240
0240
61
61
60
60
61
61
Dr. Agan to asmai
Chief Chama sana no kano maybe kakrabe so na all kan nemu asem na air kai maybe Chama last month ye search and I say ye research no na omo a emema na ma oma ba with impotency awo problem pa no 60 to 70% na untreated infections anaasɛ obu omu no soso yare na no nkete saa problem ne pa na ama sesi dodo na ntumi nya wo na ya na ye ya se ye ka nipa no bebubu nua gu na sum na edru stage afa wo ho aye den no de akɔhye ne maame bi anane papa bi a wabɔ ne bra ma nyame ahyira na odi ne nkyina ko no de kwa akɔhye no sesi gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia infections ne ade unyanya no wa anye test enhu de ehawa obi ti edro bi a ye esagono no akɔtɔ esa we no akoto onko ye test ehun se ne de eye syphilis na ase we yen kan hye etirim se sa yare nnamu yare no na ho guso na symptoms no esese pa eti se wan hwe na de o madam fu bi se onya bi na egunu okoto aduro ekọ madam fu bi se syphilis obe no nura ma be duru ba bi no emo an ho be ye den aduro bi enu anom be yi na afi wa wo eni wa yi ho akoye den na wo maame no papa bi ote ba bi dwen ho no ono na ade kwakwa enti se utie na se hawa ebo boss wo bia to anamo bra semense bakle na chi sejo ye ba be kɔ no yanka gan ho asem kra ne ama de bia kase nipa foforo bakrum de bia ne senti na de bia ye ba ye bo edro ne so no ebio edro ne ye Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture na ho ne nickname anase broni beka se broni beka ne nickname ene agan no eti se ukọ na se wo pa agan a eno ane Siemens Vital no aya me confuse ye ho ebio edro ne ye won mixture nisuo anasa ne capsule stopper ye edro ni nyina ye edro ba ko ne to da ye numbom condition bi ti utumi numbom ebi so no e be kire de wo se wono e be bo anasa jo ebia no bibusa se edro dwumadie pen pa na edi what din agan se jo dwumadie edro di pa mema eye mema wa ye mmerompem ye ka mema wa ye mmerompem a na se wo de sesi enu wagemu anasa wo de ehyem ana adwo anasa wo de obema na kran sori sejo eduro ye bibiduro krogen enso ye dosage bi wo se de ye kan na o frɛ na o sejo me de ensori kra anasa me de mpɛsɛ me kɔ ho anasa sesi enu magemenom ne sen ye dosage ye de be ma ana e be kyerɛ se de obesi anom na sejo 5 minutes pepepe o se be ma ne mani muso na o de ye wo ye sesi e be so e be mani muso ama o de akwakoye de akwakoye sejo eso eduro na bibiduro krogen enya mmema nko na enom oba oni atenka ye tie nie so ye oba na se wo infection enkoto agan me pacho yentie nie enkoto agan obi white atran so ma oni atenka uni pasa na brane ehwe na mo uni sa ha ne dia koto Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture no na frɛ ne ma dosage wow sisi ye o ya o joint mu ye o ya o kwa adwuma ba na wo tutu hu de wonye koto Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture no ye be kire so do besi anom no ebio sciatica how usu koko how oba o menses emaye yare ndodo na ne aboboso na se dem dika kan ebia ne se de esi nom no etu de ne se o frɛ number na 0240 61 60 61 say the good TV ne so no o flash Dr. Gan maybe then for manpower menom ne sen maybe then there for waste space man you be ma dosage na say jo aniji seme wo me say adro no say Ghana have fan na ba bi wo wo de nso be raheba shop bi e ba wo bia o mo wo pedodo atu no so o frɛ number na ye be kiro ba bi abenya bi atu number ni bi o 0240 61 60 61 say jo that's it
okay yes you that's pass men say ba numbers no enomde ato ho no mfrɛ na omone mo eni enkomo ye to aso de mama Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel near 121 osa ebekayen awal Mohammed transi na fi all the stories kakra enso abrayen awa please okay please awa shouldn't worry about Algeria's FA recruitment criteria cra. It began with a. It's just a new job opening for the birth and death department. If you know, you know. Okay, we every Beto, Sprinters Accra. Una mayensa aka sa message says here. If Mbappe tells PSG that they should either sell him to Real Madrid or nothing, I'm not sure the club will really have a say to the player's rights or needs. Same thing happened with Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Bellingham, who chose Madrid over PSG and other clubs, who even offered bigger monies and salaries. Nice message, but 1 bia and so anka ho amre ni babia with the free a buyer. Yentwa so our are you ready? I love your style of sports show. Sergio, your presentation is superb. I watch this show every day, every blessed day with my friends at East Legon. A Barca fan, and my name is Andy. So Andy Ken is my man. Andy, good morning. Maybe I will be East Legon and no friends now more program near the Masipa. Awal Mohammed.
Sergio.
Yep.
Measures here with Pichu resignation. Na na letter na babe twitwa say what terminating the appointment with Al Ahly Jeddah, which was Mufri Jeddah, one of the cities I war Saudi Arabia. Now Sergio, indication any the last time I was receiving the salaries was January. So since January, won't receive any salary bia. Apart from that, the other technical men, including Kabelo Rangwaga, our former free South Africa bano. Sejo Musu since January, omunyanji aketuye bia. Apart from that, even season na air kosukra before se omoba be likely se omoba topo the Saudi second tier aba into the Saudi Pro League no. Sejo na indication was a omobe kwakope a new coach. No mudi na babebo the new league season no. So Sejo, these are the two major factors. Ama Pichu Mosimani I decided say obe terminating appointment with Al Ahly Jeddah. So what it means is say
on the Hozomun Jeska.
For former
salary came.
Yeah, now the club were struggling financially at a point.
Okay.
No more struggle.
So how did you even say? Financial problems and Kebini ho wana.
Okay, indication Albany. So the club were struggling financially. Okay. And also one of the things but picture dia tu just the mobile FIFA. Also the mobile FIFA until ye be when no the mobile FIFA akwa claim the rest of the salaries including the other technical crew now the mo free South Africa e dey call Al Ahly Jeddah e dey call bone humodin ema mo omoba the Saudi Pro League no Sejo eno no lead me to Algeria situation no and indication about say we are 27-year-old or above before say obeba the Algerian league no omo fe ne ligue professionnel before say obebo that league no SSA wanya national team appearance at either the World Cup or any AFCON tournament. They went on to say we a player we are 26 years or below, from 26 years ever from 25-24 at least say you must have 5 national team caps. We are 26 or below, you must have 5 national team caps. A call up national team Edika Freo and Sana who did that range now ubenya kwan ababesia kan in the Ligue 1 Professionnel of Algeria. Also quote to the next caveat which is 23 years and below. We a 23-year-old player and now ever from 22-21 ever you must have at least 5 call-ups or any of the junior national teams are minor free either under 17, either under 20 or under 23. So under 17, under 20, under 23, at least within these 3 categories, we a 23-year-old player and below, you must have at least 5 national team caps in terms of those junior national teams. So it's a joy. No. So what it means is they want to make sure so national team ever filled, league ever filled with national team players. On already Algeria national team nankasa, even though there are few players more league now national team collapse, but Dudwana every amanoni. Apart from that, there are even some Algerians who were not born in Algeria. Ebeba emo league do. Typical example Usema War not even the French national team Sisi was switching the nationality. Apart from that, there were a whole lot of other guys who were not born in Algeria, but omotimia convince you babebo national team na. So to promote league no, say national team players. Afele league no, these are the caveats diaba. Say yo oko England Eberechi Eze granted an interview. Eberechi Eze Crystal Palace playmaker na one Jordan Ayumu any the likes of Jeffrey Schlupp no any siakan Crystal Palace. He was born in South England to parents who are from Nigeria and said you interview in an campese yebo na yeti or say he has no regret choosing the Three Lions ahead of the Super Eagles campese.
More just speaking to the people around me, my family, my wife, getting good advice from the people around and trying to think what is the best decision for myself and for my career. And we think that this is the best one. And again, it's a big opportunity for me. It's the highest level of football. So I look at it with no regret at all. Something I've been working towards for a long time. I'm just grateful to God that it's happened now, and I'm in a position to show myself and be in and amongst this level. I think.
So you will say only regret be say all choose the 3 Lions of England ahead of Super Eagles. But one thing I mentioned is say I just hope say it doesn't end in tears, because here were typical examples. Minim so be Kaishola Amiobi of Newcastle, even one of the men or one of Newcastle ambassadorial role. Mekai when your national team call up 3 Lions da. Nigeria came calling. He never went to Nigeria. Ni 3 year se call up na onyaye na a friendly game. So going to 2014 World Cup Brazil and the late Stephen Keshi a friend man be boy. Mekai nebdi no know her. Former player of Manchester City, former player of Sunderland. Nigeria chasing sa Yebeko 2018 World Cup. Or see why ready. Nigeria Sunobono. Lukman Ademola was born in England. Was part of under 17, even under 20 World Cup team now in 2017. Only the likes of Kyle Walker-Peters mo, and Dominic Solanke mo, echo winning the FIFA under 20 World Cup mo. Now he was also part. At a point he saw say Omumfino, Eberechi Ezediano said you. I just hope say it doesn't end in tears. Because Mekai even going to the World Cup playoff a boy in Nigeria last year. I saw one interview of Amaju Pinnick, former president of NFF. Say onina kasa, onini kosu din koma say unrevert and now unreconsider the nationality switch from England to Nigeria. But said you what decided so be boma England nti sana dina koye. I just hope say ebi a bit drew maybe no monfino, because oftentimes yenya a different example sir this one I see. And a kosusa you might see say at a point these Super Eagle people say you monfino. Ebe do sa monfino because omone na ka say wanya ndian tum so bebo amama and omunjintum. And say you apart from that Nadia Lali aji Champions League. Na one of our guys Hamdi Al Fatih. So you oka mainstay guys were key in the midfield of Nadia Lali or a part. And I remember even the last AFCON Koye Ewa Cameroon Omudu finals. Ono alongside Amr El Solaya and then Mohamed El Neni were the 3 main men are more the midfield now. Oma win the Champions League now 28 years. Al Wakra, one of the sides from Qatar. Oma expressed interest said you bet you $3 million. So 28-year-old year. Major is probably Elali betimi ajiatum. And your best will be achieved be our waji league, waji the Champions League on 2 occasions. Amamo. So probably I think say Nadia Lali will give in and then they will let him go to join Al Wakra in the Qatari Superstars League. So no under 20 World Cup and ban a year. Na we a data or more gather nan kam person mo de to the screen so na me church adimibu. And say we data na more gather na. The total number of players are or more bad tournament playing in each of the confederations. Osha, for example, Africa, 84 players and a call the tournament out of which omunina eboma 4 countries I call represent here. Ohe Tunisia, Ohe Senegal, Ohe Nigeria, and then the other country which is Gambia. Mokoye. Out of the 80 teams 60 of them are playing in the continent. 60 of them. So what it means is only 24 of those players who went to the under 20 World Cup are playing in Europe. And out of the 60, Sergio, almost over half of them came from academies. Academies, privately owned, not the nation's academy. So Sergio, statistics here say some of the countries, as I say, we have to do more to make sure say benya national academies ebe front wamaye said the France Clairefontaine said the Germany so other nations but they are private academies omo cover players no more babe boa so here on the other score other European nations and the other South Americans they have national academies ebinom yɛ 2 ebinom yɛ 1 ebinom yɛ 3 wobɛma players no akɔ joining sɛ ɔmo bɛnya training no after ma ɔmo aba bɛbɔ ɔmo national team no so sɛ Joe these are the statistics menya from one FIFA performance analyst ɛna media ba bɛtu dwa ɛwɔ hɔnom no sɛ Joe FIFA Women's World Cup ɛbɛba so na ɔmo sɛ winner no obenya $4.29 million ni obe winning World Cup no even though eswade as compared to men man afem no there but at least say omo hwemu kina just to make sure say going forward majorly say after this World Cup the next one in 2027 you benya improvement in the amount no omo say any country so I be participating so benya $1.56 million so say Joe is a whole lot say a black quiz
1.56
million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Appearance fee. Say appear no.
Okay.
Unlike World Cup, main World Cup, FIFA we get $12 million. Winner the man the 1.56 and winner no. Unlike the main World Cup, Obinya be $42 million. Winner the $4.29 million. Even though it's dear, but it's a bit appreciable. So going forward, no major they say FIFA ebe improve scano. Say they be pushy ama women's football. Women's football is growing, but going forward, no, we need to do more. Say benya affirmative action no. Na bibia ye ama women's football so akɔnem sɛ jo my last story Craig Tiley
I to come akakra na full stop must I start another one
my last story Craig Tiley oye director Emma US Australian Open
okay
and waba betu dwa sɛ ebehia sɛ yɛbɛma transgender nso kwan no transgender omo ye mema no mo aba be ye omo se omo ye ma oye enti na say trans no enti e cut across those two sexes neither male
man no ompe
opese oye oba nti o se ye mo kwan no omo so omo mesia kan se omo mesia kan e wo ma afem ba se jo enu na ma mi hu se bi achi ni wa sho beba ebe hadwen na wo ye be ma wo se wakwa ye ba wo ba be bo ma tennis wo se wo ye transgender maybe we say
maybe a separate tournament for omonkwa
ABI no there but say ye ma kwan na onso ba be ba there ebe hadwen and I think that these white people they are fronting for LGBT and all this and see omun say discrimination say ye mom kwa so even though they are minority groups but they need to be given that attention but Joe on this corner they honestly mene ne nya adwene because won timi nye bema na wo se wa ba be oba
and this are transgender for no ebano maybe a urinal bomba so ni omo ko hefa ma no ko he na me ma no so ko he
say you I think say
you think say you know go for something
we dey big chere
what do you say do abadan ho oba no okay ya de be ma ba so ope oba ya na oba so ope be ma e ba no sa public na no mo ko hefa
we say ya na say ye operate omo ansa na omo aba be sa ana me boa so meje di say doctors in the betimi a chichi mu say the operation is here say ade no nipa ko no aye completely oba ana order so ye oba be ma na
well medi drakra ba o se Algeria jebi omodi aba we are 27 years now more national team on nations car blah blah say nya no nko e bi so keka
ho say no medi kan we say we 27-year-old and above you must have at least been at the FIFA World Cup or any AFCON tournament and now we are 26-year-old and below so from 26, 25, 24 you must have at least 5 national team caps. When you have 5 national team call-ups, national team no, and that is for 26-year-old and below. And yes, another one which is 23-year-old and below. So from 23, 22 and also you must have at least 5 national team call-ups. Any of the junior national teams, no, either under 23, either under 20 or under 17. You must have at least 5 call-ups.
Okay. Intina and also I don't know.
We are agent na potentially we will play or be aspire so be colleague na.
Near national teams.
These are the caveat. These are the conditions. Also for a friend charity.
Condition.
Okay. Condition.
I see. 27 years. You players your boy Premiership. You say 27 break.
Baby,
so more national team.
Yeah.
And Kobo Afcon.
No goes
on Algeria. Who wants to know African countries in Abu Dhabi was on the home gym. Na fi akɔfa nsɛm pii nso aba. All right, awa. Mami mfa nsia na me nkɔ Mami K ho na ye no mo twetwe nkɔmɔ kakra. 3P garlic mixture. Omadaruma na mo de Mami K abetra ene anope Mami K nkɔmɔ a odi gu ayinum no.
Me say.
Me
boss na frame me, o say me nyangre.
Okay. Because now my dream say bia.
Yeah.
Nkene nkɔmɔ nyina aba bo.
Enya asem ketewa.
Na dey na mo dey brɛ no fe.
And said Joe, yes, menstrual disorder.
Okay.
And a menstrual pains. Say a man no some sumba jumwa. Yes, a man no yaya a deal with fear monsuma sumba jumo. Say one no about if you say Jonah say na pomu de hon semun koya. Say you win ya soon. When you so there be na so why style be. Esa kra fie nye de.
Yes.
Because we kwai obey da ho no wo su adan wo se mayase me ya misisi ye me ya honam ye mba sa de wo se me nya me menses.
Philippine mano.
Na ora ho. Eti nne nkomo aye di nye mma ne nko na ekwa ama wo mo. Ekwa ma mma no ene mema no. Eno nti edura anopa yi me ne wo eka ho asem. Eye 3P garlic mixture. 3P garlic mixture. Medofo umpo no emu te say na what you send na you wa ha no di nkomo pi efa ya pomden ho. Enanso ye ne wasa hia biem se le wukua da bia ye no hia edi apomden ho enkomo no. 3P garlic mixture ho asem na me no wo eka. Se wo hwe yen e wo Kessben TV a ye numbers no na gu screen so betimi afa sia na wa frɛ doctor ne ye no edi nkomo. Wo tie me nso e wo radio nso a ma me bobo ma friends sia nye se bia me ka senti wo frɛ ya yentumi no nkasa ye de ye wa abotre se class 1 teacher no entumi ka se doctor ne phone no aye ready aye krado eda ne nkyɛn frɛsisi a ne no eni nkomo oba ubu nsa enima nkoyie emfa ema ene bechecho ne makakra ni so de ente ubu nsa ede eyaw ene esu ede bro ye number ne 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 ene nkomo ayedi ene se oba obebu nsa na enema enkoyie emfa ema medofoi obu nsa aya na etesen na ensebuo kura no eye de ensebuo eye emoja entumi anye eba na ebefiri awotwa animu esane abefa obaya himfie ho abesene akọ enu nti wunya paade bia na eja wo de aye ohun yie wosiesie ho fefefe kama na nka nyankopon abodie ni mu no oba senka wo bu nsa enke wo se eba yo te se de sebi odwonso no nanso enam dada mu asetena ene nima bia ya na etatoto yenti no etoda na akofa enyarewa hodo e de abrɛn abra yebu yensa na ensebuo ni mu no obabu hono a aya na ota esu etwa adwo se ono ne nsebuo no se de esiba no sei na etie emoja ne ba bebre entobu okrampo no a wontumi nkɔ ba bia wontumi nya ne ho hwe adwumam gise ogi excuse duty no akase bia me yare ntumi emma adwuma won hwe yi a ebeto so saa afo behu no na ye de ato di se wo de wubu nsa ntumi emma adwuma esanse anya bia no ono obaba ko bi bedi nkomo ewa adwuma ho no medofo 3P garlic mixture na me kan fo di amount oba o menses eba bebre no chese yare bi ehye baabi won hwe yi a emoja ne beba aboroso a chance nyankopon aye no eno wonam kromu a etimi twa wo hwe de edi kan de tosumienu etuma wani so ebriu de tosumiensa etuma oba emoja na a ababro so ntiritima wo ye hoya oba nka bu nse wasa wo ho ye fe no na amo ye fita no ye basa etimoja eba bebrebe obisimi de mebu mi nsa eba paa o ene eda krometimi sesa me ho be 5 anase enan ani kwase yesa oba de nka ubu nsa nka wasesa ho a be 3 times ene kra eye se wo hwe se wo be ye neat anopa no wo hye a awia be dum yenum ho na nka wasesa wo ho na nka anwumere udwane wia no asasesa ho na ese de bia no ahemfie ho enema akoyie e de ama se na be ya unya infection na emom eba bebre ema osesa ho bebre be sa no a kyese wa fichi kro no ehaw ewo ho na no enye se eba bebre no eno anu no o etimi ma wuti pai wo eba bebre no etimi wa yase ye o ya den etumi ema wo yam chinsam wo etumi ma wo bo efono usisi mutimi twa wo untimi kura ntena se ena wa yade aduane kura anye wakono ena wadi eyasa no wa yese egboho esanse moja no a efiri ho ba no ano den medofo se wutie me wo yoba na se wubu nsa na eye wo se ya meso entena ho na ankofo ya rekese bi amro ankofo how kese bi amro ye number ne ye 0248 92 8824
0248
92 8824 kaise edura me kanfo dia mawo eye 3p garlic mixture na ebia na o eduro bi a onom mebacho untumi enkasa o nom anunti untumi nom 3p entesa 3p garlic mixture de se wo nom eduro bi a da bi e ka kire se eduro na o nom no o sori anopa na onya aduane bi di na nom eduro ni bi wi a simadu no mu achi no 15 minutes time ubetumi anom 3p garlic mixture ana wodi kanom 3p garlic mixture ni bia 15 minutes time ubetumi anom hospital no na de ama no enyo hwe ena afichi kono so obi de oho no mo a ne menses no obi de ba bebre no obi so de emma kura kokose ebi enso sebio ne pad ne mo eno wan hwe yi a ekofa fibroid ena de abrewo eno wan hwe yi a ebe mo wafu ayekapu woni di nso no wafu ayekese ehsa wontimi kran sha atade a woni gye ho da bia de so sha atade ayese maternity won so wonyem oba sa o menses ne ntimi mbayi a ebetumi akofa yare ahodo na de abrewo ebetwa wawo amonamo no ebe ma wabu nsa ama kyese se sikwa so se eba ya we de bebre wo no enya asem ketwa wan hwe krampo na ebe mo atwa bra amonamo no se de wanya menopause no na afi woda na dwoa na wo ho hyehyew na wo ho edwa wo enti oba wo bu nsa obi de eba bebre wo de emma kora no me ba cho enkase wafa wo ho adi ana wo de o menses no emma nti wo da nyame ase wo ni pad ni asem medofo to 3p garlic mixture enom se yare bi na ayesa ana fibroid ena eye wo sa ebe free ho amonya fa hodie kai se 3p garlic mixture no adanse amanfo di fa ho no che se mekra age mensem anopai obabe si no wanya fibroid ye de na to che se date kura ba se ye mra na ye men operation ene kana kuma se onkoto 3p garlic mixture ne bi enom ebreko enka mebo adanse no ba ne edi no amwatie bi onu maduro no ene ne fibroid no ayi amono akasa twa ne mfonyini e dia send piwak natural 3p garlic mixture osi won twantro da e wonyame yanim ene operation wadie yo etwam medofo 3p garlic mixture eyeduro entu de freye ne woni nkomo na se o menses no eha obi ye wo ho no obi de emakora obi de ba bebre obi nso de eba nketenkete o se me de menses de eba 2 days pe na etwa eba 3 days pe na etwa medofo menses de nka benya enenum enensia eba bebre na ba enanan a eye medofo entra sen kasa menses ma entimenya me ho adi enye me ekofa saa de wedi ba eye oba onom enuro se ompese obenyinsen etimo ofichi kro eha oba ho oba wawo foforo na oba no ebi a onimfie na bosomi na kwa animu kakra eno so menses no eha otimi ba ho eno sa na oba na afa ho kwache hospital na doctor for enhwe problem bi ani ho na se still na ma obona nye free 3 months e kwa obetumi anom 3p garlic mixture afa oba se bi wenya fibroid eno so menses na how timi ba ho oba se bi wenyinsen ama na sei eno so utumi nya ehaw eno oba wa ye kese ama na broso eno so etumi eba o menses no se ehaw ba ho a osisi ye wo ya wayase ye wo ya wani su brew obofuno otimi mpo efe aduane nye wakono woye boho untumi nya wo ho hwe medofo me kan for 3p garlic mixture ene dia mawo ye number ne 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 emema no monto 3p ni bi nkofie enkoma mo yerenom ennom esu osugu so aduane a wontumi nyama wonni because wanya ne menses nti ohya se onum 3p garlic mixture ebejai ubedru fie ne nani age nani ma sere was na wabu nsapa na dia wo ye fetish I was ai eye 3p garlic mixture wo kuma se ha bora kwalena heba Danny Heba, Chris K Heba, ubenya bi ato. Hofo enko Albert Sam. Takrade eye AA Mensa. Koforidua eye Gabson Pharmacy. Odwani echre enkran so a okanshi King's Walk. Kof Sam ena Angel Heba ewo ho. Ashaman Ekus Pharmacy. Little George ewo Tema Community 5. Health Alert Clinic yenso yewo Madina. Odi ewo ba wo se wo pe 3p garlic mixture. Edro no container na ewo mu no ana box na eche no yellow and green. Eni adro garlic kokko dia to ho. Ubie so a edro no ewo tuom ehwe ebo enti wuto ana wasom yie na wo de ese ne tenten so. Number ne 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 kai se edro no eye 3p garlic mixture de empene so beto na wanom da se ne na me boy no be se hia
yo mami ke be dance pa numbers ne sre momfre na adewe ade a ha dwen ye pa titru mano Mickey
menstrual pain
pain
problems
associated with menses ne ho enya some ketua o enya some ketua yeah
num 3p flow ne beba blood no a clot ne be na ne na babesin about with pain so be 3p no
okay do you people Andy and Franco Naro have you forgotten Mbappe's idol, how he left Madrid, Juventus and Manchester United? There is no amount of rain that can wash away the spot on a leopard. Joke, Diaso, Modaso, and Ediwe, and so Abrain. Kessben Television. We are a midfield action. Kwame Mickey, I'm off. Maimra ho. Na
dada mapasamaka.
No. Minkari. So the local source in the brain. We are nafi.
Angular
Newton. Married Tanso a standby. Or the ever family cran son of Jafonso Aberre local source no emo. My intiwe.
Jerome Misha say FM Freedom under 23. Bobo Kono wo maso makokopie mu ebo mo man ya frɛ no Egypt a wo mo prepare ye papa management committee chairman Frederick Champion na eda team na no a wo makokopie mu eno a wo ma team ni kwan ma je no mo ko beach nante local based players the foreign based players ni nyina no wo mo opportunity etu sana mo no enso ebo ho hihye ne se mo ebobo friendly games awodo enso wansa na team no edomani enso akyere Morocco for the under-20 championship and only under-23 in Semwa Efri Hoba. The Black Stars of Ghana and so Eguso prepare. Black Stars Shannon se a China team training. Friday na Black Stars Adamani Efri Ghana Ediomani and so actually Madagascar for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier Ghana ye kwakobo. And I'm so training etimi baso edema the Black Stars of Ghana ewa Cross Sports Stadium after training and a coach Chris Hilton and Joseph Pencil womentimi konsem twefo hyiemu ekoye ekoyi nsemo de emayen Chris Hilton nsembebre tudwa Joseph Pencil enso nsembebre tudwa Joseph Pencil was sabre hunya say nye say individual and was adwen say individual and beto atara we na beto atara say debi team no ene hia say individual to atara kura I was team no etimi di inkonim.
With your question, for me, I'm not really under pressure or something. You know, my style of play is to always help the team in terms of giving assists, in terms of fighting, in terms of defending, in terms of taking players on. That's my task. If I score, yeah, we thank God. But the most important thing is the team. That's the most important thing. So it doesn't matter who scores or who makes the assists. The most important thing is working together as a team to produce the results for Ghanaians. Thank you.
Wey ensema Joseph Pencil what they atuja e dia fa a team no was so more gidie and more believe and also more am I ready for match in Madagascar but no matter a place so place bo am a kwama no kobo ball no and as a league they be ntimi anjibi and no nkyere say oba national team amode more enkostro and nti bo am ba national team no am I ready.
Yeah, is really motivated for this clash between Madagascar. Yeah, as you can see, we still have the belief. The belief is still there, the teamwork, you know, the commitment and everything. So even though they had a little bit ups and downs in their club, that doesn't really affect them in their national team. And with their mentality, they are really ready for it. And we always talk about it. And you know, their full focus is on the game. And you know, the pass is the pass, and they are always focusing on the game, which is against Madagascar. So I think every player who is invited here is really ready to give it all for the fans and for Ghanaians.
Joseph Pencil na ade sanse when you na tuja ade for the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana. Coach Chris Hutton so kasai was say AFCON no players no onim say ono de waba no obaba boa players no for the AFCON no but player wa join the team no unsu nim say AFCON team no waba 2025 also here na Ghana team qualify.
Always been impressed with the level of commitment and quality that we have. What they're here for. They know what the challenge is. They know that at the end of this challenge is AFCON 2024. This is the goal. So that's the starting position. My responsibility is just to reaffirm that with them. You know, to get them together as a group, to determine the tactics, to determine the team, and to encourage the spirit that I know what they're here for.
Coach Chris Hutton and this handsome with the place in our him say AFCON T and my bar when my boy Ghana team qualify was also casted for players or me available players to be meant to be the place or me available one more Ebabisia Kai Ediama Ghana.
Always been impressed with the level of commitment and quality that we have in the training, and you know, in most cases it makes life a little bit more difficult for the coach because as the head coach I have to pick a team, and that can be part and parcel of it. It can be for what I already know, or it can be from something that I see in the training that makes me think a little bit different.
Coach Chris Hutton, the no ansem no was also casted for her fees konkoni. Was her fees konkoni by no or bobo into no main team no when team no man training or no kwany in training and one chenra and a create or man kwany and my brand join team no NCA training. Was so shed nim a year her fees konkoni nemum na system coaches no and the two nim say yemfre a year her fees konkoni na onimbo pa.
It's really only today that we've seen him. Yes, because he played on Sunday. Yesterday he had a recovery day, so he trained today. And probably what I was fortunate to see him live at last weekend, and I have been able to watch him on video. And so it wasn't such a surprise. I thought he did well today. It wasn't a surprise because he's a player that I've enjoyed watching. He's a young player, so I think he has a lot of development still. I think he's quite a mature. Speaking to him, he's quite a mature player for his age. But you know, I have to be honest with you. You know, I don't know him so well. You know, and my responsibility over this period of time is to know the league better. I've been trying to participate in as many games as I can, and I will continue to do that. And as I continue to do that, I will get better knowledge of the league in general, but probably more importantly for us, I will get better knowledge of individual players.
Yeah, and lastly, with
When you coach Chris Hutton and you know this handsome way to ya was Ghana, your local league level no I was through there, but it needs rupee. But the very important say or call around so some of the teams no or more young players and a teams no a so mo do ball league no and no Emma a year daching the man national teams no e pa.
Colleague, I think the level is a good level. But what I have to determine is, what does a good level mean? Because you can only judge that by comparing it to something else. And what we have predominantly in the squad are a squad that's predominantly play in Europe and play in different leagues in Europe. Some in the top leagues, but all good leagues. So my responsibility is to determine the level and how I gauge that level. It's very difficult because I have to do it against something, and I will only know that by watching as many games as possible. The difficulty, I suppose, with the local league is that the league loses a lot of players, and of course when you have a league that loses a lot of players, it's what you replace them with, and probably what I have seen is that a lot of clubs are bringing in younger players, which is good for development, and there's no doubt there is talent here, but it's about the next stages for them and playing on the best stages that they can. So again, I'm still in that stage of assessing everything, but I must admit I've enjoyed a lot of the games I've seen. I've enjoyed. Some of the surfaces have been difficult surfaces, and I've seen teams that have tried to play good, attractive football on these surfaces. So yeah, I certainly feel that I will get more knowledgeable as time goes on. As regards the level of the
Way the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. They know free Black Stars. Yen to us other stories. Emu. You bet to us other stories. Ma ye ni beche. Ghana Football Association. Say there. Next season, clubs ni na jenon pesi about autonomous league no. Enunti togbe afede. Ena wono eda committee na no. Ye fantu dwa e wo Midfield si dwumede no se 26 of this month togbe afede afre clubs ni na for meeting wo mo ko discuss autonomous league no wo mo gidi se next season no e wo se yetime bo autonomous na general problem a wompa for the autonomous league ni chese kwan ben so and the Premier League clubs no o metimenya reps o metima representing clubs no wo executive council no so enra wo mu share no wo mu discuss ni nyinam ensu di fro se betima to oba ne onkwan clubs no ebetimenya reps wo metimi represent clubs no enso executive council no so through the autonomous league no wo mu discuss ni nyinam enso edifrio ye to so other stories ma ye fan to dwa say bet power and Ghana Football Association e wo meeting but among for business $1 million wo mu je yes wo de beboa e ma sabre ye Premier League no promotions and nyama wodo no etima kose ne chese se nswoma beden se general medals ahodo a ye present edema teams ni nyina no ebi free $1 million in mu sanso ena wo mu kire mu a empon organization of finals no anase mediama nhihia wo mu ye any third place nhihia wo mu ye ni nyina no wo mu nya sika ne bi wo mu ye ni nyina free $1 million in mu coordinations awodo a wo mu ye ni nyina no it was part of it and wo mu kire mu a wo mu timi use eboa ema league no enso be kwa ba you say some of the clubs no ebisa say $1 million no are clubs GF no anase bet power into no dien ena wo metime ediye eno ye some of the breakdowns amikasa no abra wo mhia clubs in January wo metime discuss ni nyina edifio next season wo mhia clubs wo na to clubs ni nyina nim say mandatory say all the Premier League clubs ubenya women's team ubenya a man team ewo team na so last season wo me the two teams so be prepared towards so betimenya women's team na etimi account as part of club licensing nyema sabre wo me de abano wo masan so e de to clubs nyina nim se sabre de obianhye ne so se ubenya women's team no dia mandatory enso ewo eno a wo mo hia no mo hia etoto adwene de for governance and structure congress wo mo eba beko no na January say 3 times of the GFA president say GFA president ebetima ko 3 times ne de wo mo say take effect these elections there be it take effect of these elections are enye ye nemom the next election no na ebetima take effect enso ewom because ansatana no aben ho sempo no congress ebetimi age atum enso ede amomo enso ho yento so other stories ma ye fe ni nche Kotoku Royals o masoye wo ma branti anaso mo captain e frɛ no eye Richmond Zikwe ye se branti jenu a onim boye papa ede ma Kotoku Royals Dreams FC Kumasi Asante Koroko Bechem United and then has a show interest so munya Richmond Zikwe so mesi akan emfa momo a womani agye hu yie papa na andikumi has akon samso na mediema de nhwemu chesa brante no personal terms kra no womatimi no awie akasa womane bobo kafe Kotoku Royals ebe conclude na January womatimi ama brante na kwakosi akan ede ama omni na say coach ede ma bobo kwa efre na mediema so nya andikumi a ebe boan yie papa enso ti mediema enne di nkomo but womo hwe ni mu say womani team ni behia na afro ma conclude deal because Kotoku Royals ena mo kwan so metimi ene no enso akasa ede afa empo no obe join the club no ye fe ni nche oboase je no obe ken no video a ye show ye menya call from oboase ede afa Linkley Sports Stadium Anglo wo mo penyi ba ko afreme na je no a wo se sabre eye no munim se eye Linkley Sports Stadium situation say na edru na no a omunya opportunity ehwe kakra e wo Kessben TV so wo mo say ni benim ye no wo mo frame meeting with eye champion na woma discuss the way forward kwa betima faso na womatimi aye facility no ho adwuma enimani bia because the we are AC Con General ebetimi asai ebesai enunti womo ahia se woni won be discussions e dia fa na womatimi a renovate so many den womatimi aye e dia free o enso e dia mom yento so e wo other stories emu a obeka de betudwa se fake cap no se the confirmation aba se ebekoso e wo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex and Ghana Football Association confirm say on the 18th and FA Cup finals no 3 p.m. ebekoso or Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex because of some here ambience women use supporters etimi as a stadium ni ma enunti and omodi sa match no asanso akoso ewo ayesa venue no ebioma mugidi se supporters no etimi ba number 30 team nechi na teams nechi na nyemetimi konkan enso yanko Ghana Football Association aso na January GFA hobe depa Alhaji Karim Gruza wada took him face afo mpanyifo nim so ne ono ene na namankwa na be represent club no ewo eye appeals committee meeting na ebekoso ne so because omu GDA say womo en case a womo dia kono womo ewo eye strong case interne womo ebekwa kopie mu ewo sanso na second year Zakes ene eye Super Rainbow FC womo so be komi na Tamale City womo nyina ekwa kopie mu ne ehu the way forward the city as teams no kim face a protest no points no ye de be mo anaccept sa points no yentimi emfa mobomo enso ho ye beto so ewo other stories ma David Oklu what's as Jumede no onya pepa mpenifo confirm no as the head coach of Hasa the nibejon somebody Jumede no ebeman because coach bia dai so ni so be coach top club e Ghana Premier League top clubs e Ghana Premier League nim e Kotoko ene has nti job ne de opepa
every coach aim to be at the top, and currently Accra Sofoko Kotoko are the best team in Ghana. So if Accra Sofoko say, coach, we want you to be, why not?
Video crew and a coach at the Mahas was a sabre Jumediano woman the mana the Nibaju year papa registration for a year next season Liga Ebabe Kosono Ghana Football Association clubs in Shama confirm say window no be no eye busumi yemu won be say clubs no registration no in term no precision no won timi ko na yetimi nya kwan she league no asentem na etimi boa clubs won betimi akọ Africa no apart from set top form be no won be say boa na clubs no enso etimi prepare ye ansa na league no etimi sha se ntom be bie registration no enso e de ato animanim ya Frank no so wo kolonso na akasa say there be we football team wa untimi ignore supporters nsem a wo mo ka no e de fatimo so we penyina da ayetim ano na we gino nsema supporters e kan de fatim no ho am e ha adwen ye papa after season no we say o metie nsem a has of supporters no akan de fatim no na fe management no etimetu hu anamo
na ye betina se na be hye bebi enko ye mai na bebi na enko ye na betimi aye plus na be ye minus so be hye nyina who say football sometimes a passion. Nti obi betime the passion na ka no ho e wo park, but sometimes we share any san but at the end of the day say supporter kasa miss me supporter say etie na e ho dey say dey no kasa say the same problem wo say management some explanation say supporter no so na coffee na ko say we explanation na manage e positive change na depend in and out no better jene here say yentina say akra so folk na e say ye media me committee ma asem dey and you know that you be sacrifice for for because the investment work class for investment the agro we check it this season the investment across required from Kobima to head office and the commercial center and every other place, women league and every other team, Aurora's teams. I mean, they are all of empowerment this season. Class of Niama said that but at the end of the day, what to me say because your areas now say a positive class. At the end of the season, in a better and a better.
Mr. Frank Nelson Wokolo ono has board member and that what this handsome way a day at your Togba for the new one on a majority shareholder our cross woko bobo economy yan trust what story suma a former coach and the Makumasi Sante Koroko was sensuous academy Kotoko Black Stars defender Frimpo Manson was it this season and found was a coaches miensa and a name Dema a Juma best coach there with GDS so called Edema coach Okochi Bobo Equire Friend Mediama Sporting Club, Evans Adote.
Of course, once I will win the league, I don't think say to me, I can say, doesn't matter, say, what matches, because time I will be fan on team, no, not first. And position of the fire, and that's what me the winner. Matches or boy, beyond what me at the winning the league. So for me, I think, say, for him and maybe make us say we should say a man of that at the end. I think he's done well because coach is there in Sunday by way banok. I think there's a new coach and came or monk. In John Superfire and KB and got the same situation between us. So for me, I think say a man of that at the end. So he's done well. Oh, of course.
He's done well. Also, Sadiano, Yetimi Edemano, ni Sabankwe, former team manager, the Black Stars, former team manager, Liberty Professional, former team manager, has a voke and where ye a Juma for so many years. Ni Sabankwe, what's it there be? Mo biemo, a coaches in Kwan, so was a coaches on administrators, no, there be. One more Jummy dear woman, ni coaches, ni Dino, pressure on them, coaches, no, and Koye cry. January ni Sabankwe.
I didn't blame the coaches, no. Maybe blame administrators, no. Because coaches know what I'm with my administrators influence them. No influence on selection. Now, and I make us see. Then coaches are no more age, my let me imagine how I can see. Make me see you, ama. Coach, so Joseph took a few. What's me influencing me that? As if you are the bed in passing, could be said, Juice, I mean, Naijma. I was Ghana. You were saying the Ghana football, I say, businessmen, your mother shame. Come on, bring your sketch, Domoba. And yet, man, no mother says, I need the I'm with the one to discuss. Now, me, Juice, I remember asked me, for Charles here is from. I could do playing body. I said when you're playing body, no vulnerable. The last department, I'm my result. And it was not who ye. But here is the case, coaches, we all want to know agents. I'm just a people, I'm one down for agents. No matter we could two players are coaches, no. Now I'm going to put players to my coaches, no.
Ni Sabankwe, former team manager Nensama, what they atudra and sono. Or say, Moses Amapaka, one will be a job hassle, Nimanoka has management has to took a room into Yama ye papa can be, and no, I know the coaches no say influence on yet, but no new coaches no, it didn't come on, Sansuno between the theatre, the man, James Quesia, piano coaches, a difficult so bit my influence yomo.
I'm with Pacano. Was it Pacano? Mainly more.
Okay.
And also, I think it's only. On play body in Yagokra, and I respect the coaches. Or impose the management coaches. So it was the Shama of some no meetings. And it's technical meetings. Yes, and we did to see and the Jones says, Jones, on the weekly meetings, or more be arguing. That's the Maxwell connect to start on so, yeah. Also, for a technical team meeting. Into already the team crowd will be at Najiba. And don't mean influence me that. Ghana, quite that no way, my pa, me, could see a piano, Masakunda. And I knew Odu, Coach Odu. You free, almost probably free out time, or Mudima could Bueduno. Honestly, I bet the empire to one could be now and start selection.
Dolly General, young fancier.
Okay, young fancier na young stories no, and so emu kakra. Na circles no sense no. So can say then na kwa me dan kwa kan na ntisa o me nyina be kan na me pese o friend na kwa me dan kwa biom na do be san kafa ho biom no na kam ye interested pa abo du mi no pa ho sima edu enkono ye ba bo stories no eso kakra na afei ya kana ma Newton Latin Marijata na ono so de board no so na o my information education and so kakra Yensha Michael Ababio message here today about the truth be told. Per the switch and trend of African football of late, no Ghanaian team can make it to the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League or the Confederation Cup in the next 30 years. Mediama is just going to make up the numbers. They're going to replicate their what their predecessors did. Who have sold their pride and are still boasting of their old glories. I laugh when people criticize the FA for the prize money of the league. If the clubs brand themselves well, they don't have to depend on the prize money to do better recruitment. Madrid, Barca, and other teams buy players with huge amount. But do you know Madrid got just 158 million euro for winning the La Liga last season? Which TV rights are included? So is the LFP cheating them? Ababio Michael and Ediwe and so a brain. Ye free ho na ya konanada kon and so ho wakra. Good afternoon, please. Black Stars are playing on Sunday 4 p.m. Why have they fixed the FA Cup final also on a Sunday? On Sunday. Okay, the Obusa and so no. MC Malik at say, or say MC say even in Division 1 under the Premier, vandalism take place there without punishment. Fans harm each other, they attack players, coaches, and attack even referees. All these pass unpunished. So the students think it's normal in Ghana and Kumasi. MC Malik, they are the Ebre and so I don't know. I'm here Didi, Akumadan Senior High School. Hearts of Oak had only one win and one draw in their last 8 games in our just ended league, making it 4 points out of 24. If indeed Hearts of Oak is as big as we claim, then we should have seen people resigning voluntarily. For instance, the people managing the day-to-day affair and the entire technical team. But we don't regard principle in Ghana, and it's one reason our football is failing to progress as expected. I've respected Hearts of Oak fans for demanding a headway to revive their club's fortunes. And in their demand, they are not sparing anyone. Togbe should kindly know that his investment in the area of infrastructure is historic and legendary, but it mounts it's a fruitless achievement. It amounts to fruitless achievement with a failed success. So you should consider the numerous calls on him to stay back and hand over the administration into the stewardship of a capable person or team. Boss, with good management skills, House of Oak shouldn't be struggling to have sponsors because all our corporate head offices are in Accra. Didi Akumadan Senior High School. Okay, my introduction komo kakrai. Na Andy Kem. Franco Naro.
General.
Some the go on.
You see, person may comment kakra o Didi asem o di twa to. Say Togbe should stay back and allow the systems to run. You see, I agree with him. Football administration, as it stands now for Azovuk, Togbe is the executive board chair, and for that matter, he's the CEO and at the same time the board chairman of the club. Now, in Pempi, who as a CEO, no, uni obi dealia, na ye one who take decisions na. Jana, emo to me, any person confidence in you to deal with you. But say you be there acting on your behalf, and now be jinem wasmano no be kama on ya there. Edim isin toka kraba. Obi anim say ye na Togbe. And I say Togbe afede. Or an extremely busy person. It's a bit difficult working. House of Folk see where my general. It's supposed to be full time. It's supposed to be full time. I understand. I agree. Say Udu Sike Shebe I'll be ya no any trim. But in Crawford, you never report your mouth. Players no say Suni by Binia de. A do baby na say fancy player be complain and a problem. Larger can be. And I say Ura Vincent or Dote ya. Why in a player no can so much? Because clearly Togbe is not easily accessible. Edin se ubinyano. Intisani mano ya dia. I think that season abanewie has of folk a card no more relegation. As so much as a reorganization, no, it should start from the structure of the managerial structure of the club. Very, very important. Otherwise, some of these things because it will be an issue of even trust, an issue of player be akasa cheno, an issue of unya bre na once di team nechi. Na mo come matches but come match ne bi wa player bi bo boy e bi a oni brekum Chelsea akobo e bi a oni so atrema na akobo ana oni Legon City akobo boy ba akobo boy no se wudi akire bi e be your farm bi a chance e monitor no, then you can even ask your coach, can we bring this guy on board, can we start looking at him? But I come here even these big clubs it do be on betwe am season na kona wiye ansa na bi mpa Yakofa recruitment team. This recruitment team thing, Eboa, but they were there and Sanya. No cranny said, Team so many are briso muye football, no, or moon chama season in Simye, and son of my dream was a Yenko player. Season a cosrona, not they are started identifying players, almost scouts by a scouting report, no munina shall say Monitano. Na general they're making, so translating out the back down to Kumasi as Anticotoka. Kotoko situation for next season may be a bit tricky because as we speak, utie nkomodia management no ni players ni die ebre omo break your ma obi anko fie na ekana edemo no akire yebetu ya biamam ana yebetu amam na yenim ye plans for now entino ebrepem the TM the information or betumanim na se back camp a day be call camp na bibia no anase be resume ni bibia later ye de bebremo. First of all, it's clear the management 3 years mandate basically has ended. They are not too sure if they are going to continue. The board's mandate has also ended. They are also not too sure if they are going to continue. And even players e hodada ebi omo contract yaso nanke bi a obehyasia edin komo afa contract renewal ho kra no. I don't think they have sufficient grounds to start those negotiations with the players. It's renewal of players' contract is an issue. Then who are coming in is another problem. So if you don't take care, say any management we na etwaso na foforo na ebe twaso a omo ebebre. So you must na ebe twaso anhwe ebeduru ba bi no na omo nimra omo so omo twaso na bi omo ya elite. Minim kokoa mu komodi akoso. But I think that any day kwan so say decision be because was Asante Kodoka, it should come a bit early.
Okay.
It should come a bit early. So that say management anybody they know their way clear and then they start working. If there is going to be reshuffle, dissolution, change, whatever, player bi okra onye too sure about the way forward and when baby obefa nti it one thing me feel say for both clubs no e say empaying for hwe na omudi hu djuma okay general free hon ma AFCON 2023 of course ebeba so in January 2024 but that's the name na Ghana ewa kensi anyame ya adoma eda kwesiara I think 2 p.m. and in Madagascar ebebo and Sunday na so Kim Faisal any dreams and so bo FA Cup final I think Black Stars game no especially by courtesy of technology and nipa bebrebe nya bi ahwe no Black Stars game no ebenyansun so the FA Cup final no I think that the FA Cup final should have been scheduled either say Nkebikra nkombebo on a Saturday and I say Nkebikra yebebo no a different day but the day na Black Stars born and general say Black Stars achre bibia the deep face Ghana her matches are training Kroma passes here no the national team matches and for any declare football no the titru kotokone has na ba form U20 ma eba na park nipa ba Metias ebo ni nipa ba ye park ma Black Stars so clearly even though the game is not being played here I think strongly say Nkrofo bedi enwachi ama attendance for the FA Cup match no akofom e ma remfi say Kim Faisal any dreams o ka Ghana has say teams are omuni support base kra na emu mienu na e ba bebo no omumu bia nduru brekum Chelsea omumu bia nduru Diana Stars omumu su Atreman and these two teams first of all they don't have traditional supporters and to self fix game in such a way say game no esane or do you call it Black Stars game but because Black Stars game you 2 when see 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Obi opeso be bi obe in 2 o'clock nabo time ben Obeba Stadium.
Yeah.
Inti almost an empty stadium awaits the FA Cup final and I'm sure that when you do it this way my sponsors no enya arishemu say next time because this is the climax of the competition. You bought MTN FA Cup you bought the final match near presented trophy a bit other stadiums say empty. I think that the organizers of the competition should have looked at the Black Stars game versus Madagascar and played it on different day. Look, one way I'll cast and perform referee cry. Oja Black Stars game no be on the TV so and our internet so I know. I for one would have loved to be there, but I think that looking at the fixture, I don't want to miss the Black Stars game.
I see.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Say enumera now say.
Say one, they could have changed the venue.
Light, yeah.
Floodlight or
yeah, me who's my name say yeah Juma, but me say floodlight or.
Oh, Dr. Chase Sports Complex. Well, otherwise it could have been in the evening around 6, probably at Accra Sports Stadium, Babayara. If there's light there, fine. But even if there's light there, how many people and the be call Abrankese no upon match and do 8 or 8:30? Say we go into penalty shootout. You are talking about closing around 8:30. So the venue and the date is a major issue of concern here, General.
All right. Men pick it back with you and the game. Nafi, I want Andy to clear this for me. If a team won the UEFA Champions League and it's relegated, is the team going to defend the title in the championship or second division, or the team will stay? For instance, in England, Abuadi da Costa of Finsu.
You see, Oji Champions League, Embrane said the next season. The team will go there, we will be defending.
Okay.
Unya Jia, qualify for the next season. Inti, team na nye you grab a
okay. No. All right. And the game? Yeah. O pick it back, could be angry bad. Did George Orin and Anna Fuse? A dozen time.
And the other mammy solutions.
Solutions. Okay.
But Michael Abibi will be raising issues about a prize money for the league now. Mount Kofare Madrid prize money. I was paid in Farmer Toto. Egypt for mu FA Cup the obedient quite $113,000 and on FA Cup on na Genoa near no money kwa compete with Africa. Tanzania for no job only $500,000. Yeah, didn't do $30,000 when people are raising concern also on TSA. Those are the people that we are going to compete with. Into be raising concern odi so raising concern because you know is kind of now on the issue I raising no any amount for calling for solutions. So kwan be ne coaches ne be fa so a almost more de boni betimi abasoro na ye ball na timi akwani. You know my solution number 1 and it said ye ka nyina the issue no nyina ne say omani mu nyina coaching na ya dia tum sa akofem. It is all a Ministry of Youth and Sports. Now the FA you come together. Now more finding a way I'm team at that level now back. So what do you do in the first place? You know, my first suggestion is that the first 3 local coaches or a Premier League in no FA then find a project. It should be part of every document. Obi Obebabe FA president be making sure say ye bol league we are first 3 local coaches in year 4 moka near build your capacity to the level be good enough atimia cater for your respective national teams. That is number 1. Means what I say. Into your bol league we coach Ivan Sadote, coach Kasim Mengel, coach Pakosi Fabian. If any project ne say sa coaches we me and sano baby because UEFA Pro Lances the last time I post 2 picture no apart from Florent Ibenge any piece almost man in the black coaches are no mum ye nibi inti ye but this how you coaches we ya momadu leveler at least you bet him do ma toto coaches omo wiase afa na nyina ne ye the national teams na so omonsa. That should be the number 1. Number 2, it was a mass sacking of coaches no you know it was a FADTM in Brazil in 2021 na averagely year be almost sack 38 coaches e wo mu league nim omo ani teams net na say e mra say no coach adwuma no wo ye na wo fail na wo ye no na wusua de free. That is what you call learning and experience. It is a kobase 1 year team back for 5 coaches, team back for 3 coaches a builder no build the experience and the capacity. Coaches ne benya learning curve ne way. Into almost say a free na eko year bia team bia de obetimi a ne say you make sure say obepam coaches a opam baako na ofa baako eno ano no eno anything ka ha say Lance D no over 400 coaches na ye into chase your coaches baby but you know that is not to say yeah week year media man for 3 coaches kids face for 3 coaches House of Folk for 3 coaches Kotoko for 2 coaches no. There be general yen for 2 coaches at least every season e bema coaches no omatimi build o capacity no one say experience wo league nim no e be sa mo ma jai ahon pepre na bre bi o mo chase results over star no no ma build ye players ni o ma improve ye players ni am your team letimi akoyi nti sambra no general aha e o ti ye chebi because ye teams here ye kan kura de omuniska e no ma pam coaches apam. Those Brazilian teams have enough money to pay players. Europeans so more babe for ma kona de omo tena ho. Coaches Europeans ne de babe for ma koso omo de omo tena ho. But omo cry I am ram omo and Genoa Samra na wo se ha ebi so ba.
Okay.
The third point is that coaches na ankasa the FA must supervise the contract of these coaches. Now omo sun sign contract papa. No omo sun make sure say omo the performance enhancing contract be chem clause ebeshem. Inti Genoa 1 ofa coach na say one ne sign agreement ya say FA no supervise enye an issue of format ya o ka fabra FA na fa status committee na yen koju sika ma minim kura minim se coach danka ne coach sika kono omo ye 2 coaches a omo de omo no sign contract na wani so ombeje omo sika but you know because of that say 2 coaches no teams na mfa omo it is not because they are not good coaches no coach Kotoko ne Hearts of Oak no na ya de sika kono. But after its issue, what is a Kotoko contact the bill? Only one Hearts of Oak who has a coach because on a dear or respecting the Jumano, only the Juman some faso, and it's on a side contract. na se wo any contract ne so a enye mutual terminated enye ya party ways a jaws he will make sure say what is due him he will demand it into coaches no mu boka na musua ade e na modi ababa coaches se team bi fa say be ya adwuma mfa nche otim say oye favor the moment ade be say otim say oye favor no one what compromise ya dia tum say obetimi ade player bound what compromise ya dia tum say selection o ya ono na be kire of away bo but you know many penny hunu say we expert wo na wasua wa de na ababa e wadwuma documents na ono wo sign no wo di say shem say o ba me nchen say me mfa player we mu a adada amejai na dana amejai ne nso misika aka nyina wo betu amamia de no a se coaches ni nyina yes that should be an association a unified force to fight for that particular cause sanko yes yenim teams bebrebe a coach wo ho a na de no a coach fu front of free say mo man nko okokra bia me ba be mo mama me say sika no kra me ye nti yemu say ho say ye coaches na ye pam wo mo no ahodo say and the teams need to musika mom ahodo say na omunya compensation so omunya sa compensation na enka genua ye teams no enkoso a empam wo mo sa nti omo respect wo mo adwuma na omo respect wo mo adwuma na so omo mampanimfo no hu so omo nim adwuma a mpanimfo no ntimi nhyehyɛ mra emfa mo mo yeso nim adwuma a unsuro broni nti coaches no nyina enye one na genua omo fan fight for that particular cause omo ntimi anya one na ekokoye the usual thing kimfe satori ano apam media ma sori ano apam dream sori ano apam heart of sori ano apam kotokop sori ano apam all these coaches yemu so omo say compensation be na genua omunya omunya adwuma no gukwa enu ano so omo dia tuma akwa akotena fie okoka te yemfa sika ma obi akra be ka tire say okoka team from fawo ntina coaches ni na yedin nti genua these are the three reasons for now me believe say your coaches ni ya ebeboa ma game no etimi aba back
say FA create na osa oyisi ka kono dia enei obepim na wontua ne kai
no FA link with ministry nti si kepa so obetim dia ko FIFA straight away no kwa ko just but ono no so odwene ho say oye former captain oye former coach o kwa ko yi ho ana panimu afre o say
wa bram
that's a problem nyina no so what I say it's the na say you say play at the team wo so won fa ne status enyi bia na sikidi na ayo enko FIFA
areas bi o ha nka papa ba ko okay me ba na fe matachi ono so ne message bi ba sensitive kakra mamba mamehwe Sani Saliu die venerable Alhaji Gruza once question Nana Frimpong with the Denkin Faisal when the latter asked Alhaji for their winning bonuses after emerging as victors against Asante Kotoko. Alhaji remarked na ona we timisha Asante Kotoko. This confirmed that most club administrators buy matches for their players and their coaches. The common denominator to solve most, if not all, these administrative and coaching challenges is money. Clubs should have scouts, at least 5. Pay them well so that they liaise with club coaches for proper recruitment. Club administrators should also stop recruiting players for their coaches, especially if those coaches aren't contracted yet. Coaches should be paid well and should be allowed to go for referential courses. Sani Saliu Abofo at the end of So it's Michael Ababio telling us that because the teams are not branded well, we should not complain about the amount given. Branding is done with what? I was expecting him to give examples of African countries as well. Nigeria's league winner taking almost $250,000 US. You should come again. All right, when I do it, bye. Nafi naro yenshe we. I'm saying. And 170 year. Okay, also good afternoon, please. Raising this issue about Asante Kotoko setup management so that you people will discuss it. This system where Menchia appoints the board of directors and that we expect them to use their own money to finance Asante Kotoko will never ever work. Okay? Okay, in fact, it is not done anywhere in this world. It is not a board that raises money to finance someone's company. It is the responsibility of the shareholders to raise money and not the board of directors. Board members are supposed to be paid allowances for their time and efforts. Let's use Kessben Group of companies. You can ask the CEO whether it is the board members who raise money for the company. And there is no team in the world where the board members raise money for the club. You can check all the clubs all over the world. It is the owners or the shareholders. The board is basically the sole aim of the board. The board's sole aim, our responsibility is the formulating of corporate policies and objectives, as well as yearly business goals. It is an overall policy-making body, and also to see to it that the vision and plan of the shareholders are implemented and achieved. If the shareholders of the club are not ready to invest their own monies or raise money from other sources, like going for a huge loan or selling shares of the club so others can own shares and through that raise money for the club, Asante Kotoko will continue to be like this. Assuming Menchia has raised $2 million for the club, then they can set a board to manage the club with the money. They should come out with a plan for the next 3 years or 5 years. Then they will set up a proper management team to implement their plan. They will recruit all the management personnel. The CEO or the managing director will work with them and not come with his voice to create problems. In that case, sponsorship money, gate proceeds, money from players, sales and other income will come directly to the accounts operated by the board and management. No one can spend anyhow, and they will report quarterly to Menchia. But current practice will continue. But if the current practice continues, it will always be like this. We'll complain every time. Even if you and I are appointed, we will use our money to fund someone's project. Thank you, my brother. Okay. We free Samson upon Danso. Anyway, and so I pray.
Thesis.
Thesis.
But very, 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 very important message.
Yeah.
You see, General, baby, Papa.
Of
course, correct.
Correct. All right.
This is Kessben.
Na obiara nye ready to obey mistake. Na nke order say yen stop play no attend to him. E ho na Hussein El Shahat twe na tade. E honom okoyi yellow edema Hussein El Shahat, but it was a nice game. Nadia Alali came with a very strong plan. They made sure say all the three midfielders these are all defensive minded midfielders and they are workaholic. In Marwan Atia, in Hamdi El Fatih, and then the Malian international Ali Udien. They were so working tirelessly. And you saw the movement of Ali Malul and Mohammed Hani, both on the right and the left, and they were working, going forward to make sure somebody deliver those crosses. But Manchester who too much of Pesitao in the first half, but second half, you saw he arrive at the party. Yaya Jabrani was the man deep in midfield, controlling the affairs for Wydad Athletic Casablanca. Oni Jalaluddin Dawidimo, and you saw Mohamed Onaim, former Zamalek striker, was also on the one running the show on the right. Omar Ali Malul, a very good run for his money during the first half, especially. Second half, Omar, some glimpses of performance, Bikakra. But all in all, it ended in a 1-1 draw. I saw a very strong performance from Asene Zola, former TP Mazembe, left fullback, and Asisia converting Amanel, centre back. Our partner, Amin Farhani, or the back line of Wydad Athletic Casablanca. Nanka, WAC, Omuhen Msombe, the 5th club from the continent to win and defend the competition. After Nadia Lali, after Nyimba, after TP Mazembe and Esperance. But what can Timian Fankoto Anyen Kwai? And it ended in a 1-1 draw. So the aggregate scoreline no ekoye 3-2. So Nadia Lali are 11-time African champions. Seju, absolutely incredible. Okay. After winning in 1987, now was till 2001. So 2001 they've never turned back from that millennium. Seju, enum no margin 9. In the 80s they only won twice, which was 82, 87. But from 2009 up to date, Seju, omojimu 9. They won in 2001, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2012, 2013, 2020, 2021, and then 2023. They are the Real Madrid of African football.
Ali, cash and good planning.
Yeah, Seju.
Cash plus good planning.
Yeah, Seju. Investment in no. And fans, no, so they will guarantee you huge numbers. Apart from that, check those big companies in Egypt. They are also in tandem with sponsorship for all those other clubs. But El Ahly na most of them, Omolandi those huge amount of investment, you know. So they can buy those quality players, you know. Apart from that, they can bring on board good coaches and augment those good coaches with those quality players, you know. So it will give you that performance.
Yeah.
Between 2017 and 2023. Messi Champions League final only one spare, which is 2019. Final Bia Omokobi.
Ali.
Final Bia, you will see them there.
Wow.
And Sergio, this the story of Nadia Lali.
Okay.
But Sergio, now say coach now what you cry. Yes, shed omunye league. Because more be 6 matches to spare. Twice now on Timmy and League now, Sergio Ombe Pamano. Ombe Timmy Akase one your anya hey.
Yeah, on found.
You won't found.
Did a piece of anya.
What's the pressure? Ebiana high blood pressure chin. So Sergio, they always try to live by their standard. And Sergio, Adia answer Morocco are very consistent. Morocco as a country.
Yeah.
From 2017, any of interclub competition, either Confederation or Champions League, you will see at least one of their sides in the finals. And Sergio, and rocket science.
Yeah.
But it was so unfortunate. This time Confederation, more clubs and team and Pulu, those strengths, you know. Work and team away go a Sundowns free, and we lose by 3-2 aggregate score line. But Sergio, I think CAF must reconsider reverting back the one-legged affair. No, I think say no mumbeboa.
Okay.
And no, at a point, said your move source fire smoke baby at a point na the crowd visioning was become
neutral ground.
Bet me about schedule 3 finals na ya bo on a neutral ground. Yen shed dem husa.
Uko Europe and toko esisi bebre
neutral ground. Ntoko bet me say last season we saw Liverpool and then but schedule at visioning became too difficult. And apart from even last weekend, a young Ghanaian USM all this second left Cup Confederation. But Sergio, we very comfortable doing that type kind of thing. And I think on that score, I think CAF might reconsider playing one-legged affair. Okay. And away go rule also. Sergio, it would be very good if they scrapped it.
So we free.
Yes, it's we free. Now, go with that. And away go beyond ejuma. Oh shit. Convincing.
Euro baby, I see.
There be any sen Euro be to the beer.
Okay, in Euro.
Yeah, minimum sir.
But you want to mean idea.
You bet me idea. You bet me idea.
The fire Europe a ball what penny actually.
Martin baby our channel say. Martin baby our channel say. But Sergio, me to me, I think say 2-legged home and away finals no. Yeah, na to the beer your boss second leg no advantage. And Bamlak the same way as I said you. And the final game no no.
Yeah. Controversial referee.
But Sergio is a very tough referee and or train it takes skin power on the field of play. Why are there?
Who referee on your bribe das abapano minimum that day but makasa on the ultimate tempt.
Sergio ono said no bow game and not just CCM no ultimate. Said no but ono tough game no di. Me kaya kotokoni ali. He pe go they quarterfinals. But until Yakuba na come on here 1-1. Nanka Ali Hilal come on share kotoko wi. Yeah, it's a very tough free. But I think say we will miss him.
But me did dance here.
Yeah. Minim say
obekai. Obia Virginia netese.
Yeah. Minim say obekai AFCON game bia odi. Even English papers no kra bona baso say omo referees no omunsuano. Yeah. Omunsuano. He's a tough one, and I think say football, the African football in all, yebe missing no. So you away from that, Riyad Mahrez, I had the 27th African player and the second Algerian player to win the UEFA Champions League after Rabat Majer. So this one broke after the finals of Man City and Inter Milan. So and under 20 World Cup, Uruguay this time around they are third time lucky. And ya no mudu anymore ya na akoyedin mekai 1997 ye na ye ne Ireland mu ewo group etimi dru ye no omu timi dru finals mekai Marcelo Danubo Zalayeta ne Nicolas Oliveira mo squad ne ko lose against Diego Quintana. They lost in the finals against Argentina. In 2009 kra ye ni omu hia ye koje no under Silas Tete bobo team ne anu omu no group. But omo ntimi endu animu endu finals. 2013 ewo Turkey. They were there in the finals near Paul Pogba mo share do finals no egie. Now it was Uruguay that the French team met in the finals. And eventually the French team won against Uruguay. But this time around they are third time lucky to win the under 20 World Cup. They won in the 86 minutes we go now Mosheno and no mamonya 1-0 scoreline against Italy. And so why Omo put the brakes on the dominance of European teams above FIFA under 20 World Cup. Because the last 4 editions na European teams in Nigeria. The French won in 2013, the Serbians won in 2015. You saw say the English won in 2017 and the Ukrainians won the last edition which was 2019. But 2021 due to COVID-19 more. And at this time around yabo. And nina have 4 times no more. One occasion penna I a team from Asia acquire on the losing side. It's most often the teams from the Southern American zone.
Breaking news abijafo and so Barbe Tracy. Ya bro so messages no pi o ha nanka abijafo be say omo church ma dwen kakra e de e fa ho so mre no ekọ ye papa. Marija ta menim simanum obetimi de adanda ho kakra. Na fi
man fan coach na general.
Okay.
Man fan coach na general.
No. Yeah, bibi kakra. Areas and
I need to talk about a few points, about 5 points I said me discuss about between these two guys. Me 5 minutes video, I got 5 minutes general, I fan coach na or that room.
Areas ben and Kapasa ohwe amrena ma kwa me wan hwe ho no.
Between Zlatan, Abednego Tete and Avis Konkoni Mienu, or more technical differences, or more strength, and why manager Chris Hutton, Emma the scouts, and also the deputies, echo share these two guys. And nobody my recommendation by say, in fact, Hafiz Konkoni should be the choice. I'll bet me fit the blaster system, my manager Chris Hutton beat me about. So, in talking about almost similarities, any more differences as to why Hafiz Konkoni was chosen, it would take a while, probably 10 minutes or so. But general answer.
Okay, what about second 11 players, second batch, and also
a visual, so I better take almost like 10 minutes general. I just say I'm here much now. Let me ask more.
All right, yes, I'm Brana Fee. Yametwaso. Naro.
Yeah, general.
Okay.
Mommy. Come here, birthday wish be born. I'm say I trying to question baby.
No, I'm family. Same technician or say Nadam Fubaku US. Your friend Kwame na Ando Mensa. You know, Kwame na US. You wish you know happy birthday. Na kupon chano. No man kwatenti, you know.
Yeah, near Prince Mowajinkwa. Princess Yam Wishy. Ama Echa Uya Kwan. Safu Kantanka, a very special birthday. Jamacha, a special happy birthday coming from friends and including Hannah, your day, Mount Sabri, a very happy birthday to you. Okay. You know, I'm saying message now.
All right, there's something to be familiar
with.
Okay, Judith Sewa Mafu. Judith Sewa Mafu. Papa Nova is always so happy birthday. Judith Sewa Mafu. Beautiful girl.
Fine girl.
Tina and so no.
The swag and so was
The swag was so Judith, in I was so happy birthday. I mean, shall no no can why. Okay, mind you.
Right, you know what I can say? Oh, share a message now already now. It's a whole topic on its own, a broad one. Until maybe we'll find time and then digest it. And I think that around this time is the best time to see a because this uncle.
Okay.
Cycle na be a 2 years, 3 years, board be a management be 10 banner year. Especially Sanko year. Now the issue now be the way forward, the way to go, which new direction should be done. Clearly, per club licensing policies and all that. Abeye and share sitting be say we board of directors. Into board of directors, omuro ekra very important. Mijidi pa so say senye sika ene pese be a board of directors e be a emfa ne say team no ewura menhia hu ni say oye ne nana no bebre o you say be board member eno so ye nmunyam share in a way. Into how do you reciprocate that nmunyam share no nmunyam share na e be a menhia de ahye no e kwan be na wo so be fa so adase maybe e bi ni say wo de wadaagye eno usika kakra ebeboa eno one thing say ekoba ne say board no policies nkoa no mo ba beye no ma supervise the activities of management and all that probably different kind of people and then paying for be appointing omo.
Okay.
Because board member e be all be policies ni ade no e be a enkoye businessmen nkoa. Probably technocrats will also come on board.
Okay.
Now, omo nim die ubetimi kra ko game pan those things. It's a broad topic. Maybe at the appropriate time, no. But the bottom line and say, Obia GD say assistance now. Things are not the best for us and take the call. And there is the need for a new way at Team
Okay. I humbly suggest that Mansia to find a serious investor to handle Kumasi Asante Kotoko professionally. Dada kwame adu poku aburaso Kumasi on audio programming, audio message and the programming and area. Da munyina se. Nyakopon ya adma no 9 pepepe e be sign mo hia e Kessben television. So say there breaking news abejafo and ebe abeto aso